We do have one.
Well, I've got some too.
Hey, we're live, by the way.
What time is the flight leave here, and how long is the flight?
The flight. All right, so we're in Charlotte. The
we're on
flight.
Eastern time.
We're on Eastern time, Lance. Y'all ask us anything. The flight leaves here at
6:58. Mine says. Is that possible?
No, that is not possible. The flight leaves here at 9:20 Central, so 10:20 Pacific.
Did I miss my
10:20
flight?
Eastern. No, you did not miss your flight.
So 10:20. So it's about an hour 15.
What does that say?
That's the one that just landed.
Oh.
It's like I'm traveling with. It's like I'm traveling with old people here. I had to hook up Lance's. Had to hook up Lance's AirPods. Did that work, Lance?
It did work, and I appreciate that. I got to watch one episode of American Gladiators. So I'm on episode 3. I think I've got 2 more left. But I think on the way there, I might do the Johnny Manziel. Did you do the Johnny Manziel?
That's what I watched on the way up. Here's a shocker. Biggest win in Texas A&M football history, 2012 in Tuscaloosa.
Ooh.
It's most of the documentary.
That's not true.
No, it's not true.
It's not true.
It's not true.
No,
they
98 against Kansas State was better in the Big
Yep.
12 championship, and then they won some kind of like faux national championship.
Well, I mean, who do you
Johnny
think is-
Manziel's best
Okay,
man.
yeah,
Yeah.
everybody's gonna get sick.
No,
with this.
who do you? What do you think the documentary was about?
I don't know if they can hear us, but it's far away.
The documentary was about Johnny Manziel. Yeah, the
Yeah.
biggest win for Johnny Manziel. Yeah,
Dude, they got 7. I don't want to steal the documentary for anybody. They got $720.4 million donations after that year from all their boosters and tore down Kyle Field and rebuilt it.
They
all
did
their
do that, yep.
facilities is because of Johnny Manziel, and that was before NIL. He wasn't making shit legally.
I disagree. I think 98 Kansas State, keeping Kansas State from playing for the national championship.
That was huge.
And back
Right.
then, if you did like the, if we did it based on what the dollars were 98 to what the dollars were 12, I bet it was about the same.
Okay. All right, let's answer some questions here. Dave says the camera work is stellar. We're on an iPad in an airport, so Dunaway's right there. Say hey, Jim.
And drink.
What do you got right there?
That is Wicked Wee, part of the
Wicked Wee?
Adams Beverage family
That's
up
right.
here in Charlotte.
Yeah.
Charlotte local.
What you got there, LT?
Yeah, I've got the pernicious. I didn't realize though that they've got what they call a freak, and I was gonna get that, but it's only so they serve it in smaller glasses, and this is kind of an ABC thing. It's regulated. If anything's above 8%, you got to serve it in 12 ounces or less. And it was only 8.3 compared to my 7.3, so I'd rather have a 7.3 or big.
Okay.
But this is a fine sponsor, Wicked Wee Pernicious. I love it.
So
I've been drinking IPAs all day, so I just want to warn you guys.
There's no warning needed.
Wait.
I assume that.
Wait, I'm drinking a 7.3.
Yeah.
This ends up, we end up with somebody holding my hair.
So you don't have any hair. That's okay. Zach says Freak is a DIPA and Great LT. What is a DIPA?
Double.
Double IPA?
Yeah. It is a double.
All right. I don't know what he's saying. Oh, Charlotte is a good airport. I had to run across it with his girlfriend, he said. It is a good airport. Dunaway said it's one of his favorite airports forever.
I rank my airports like this. LaGuardia,
Wow. LaGuardia.
Charlotte,
The Southern boy going LaGuardia, number 1.
Charlotte,
Yep.
LAX. Those are my 3.
Okay. You have,
I'm going to go
LAX is really good. I flew through there this summer.
Birmingham. Accessibility. In
Yeah.
and out. I would go to Salina, Kansas. There was no bar there. The vending machine. Only 2 flights a day. And I will go... Oh, Bozeman is amazing. It's like... It's almost...
Dutton International.
It is, well, yeah, it is Dutton International. But it's almost like a mountain home. Like it's an A-frame. It's very rustic. There's fireplaces. There's bear, not carcasses, but stuffed bears, mounted bears. What are they call it? Rotting carcasses.
All right, let me get some of these on here. Let's go back to the start.
I don't think it's important you move it every time.
Dave, Dunaway already second guessing the way we're doing this.
Well, I mean,
4 minutes, 39 seconds in.
If
Go
there's
ahead.
an answer, I can just jump in.
Well, I don't want to just be on the camera the whole time. Do they have paper boarding passes?
Really?
All right, so here's what happened.
No, that was digital.
Yeah, digital. Yeah, that's the old man joke. You got paper board. Oh, look. Look like Granddad over here. Of course he does.
I hate reporting this. Why would you doubt that?
So I checked
Put
this-
it in a frame and hang it in the Louvre.
Yeah. So I checked this in because I thought everything was under one confirmation code, but all of us were under the same code, so they all downloaded it on my phone. So I had to airdrop them to these guys today. I still need to airdrop you the one for the next flight. It's like I'm the father. It's like I'm the responsible parent. I've got to drop Lance at his next boarding pass.
I don't care. I'm content. I've got an IPA. I hear Billy Squire coming on over the loudspeaker here. So I'm good.
Yep. All right. Did y'all
I've never heard that said a day in my
I've
life.
got Billy
I've
Squire.
got
So I'm
Billy
good.
Squire on the speaker, so I'm good.
Did y'all fly directly to Charlotte? Yes, we did. Now on to what's the name of the town?
Salisbury.
Salisbury, Maryland.
Yeah.
Which is
You know, small plane. Very small plane.
Yeah. I'm trying to find out how long this flight is. The
I
Birmingham
think it's
to
an hour
Charlotte.
and 20.
Hour
Hey,
20.
with that said, though, Salisbury, again, shout out. We're going to the
Ocean City.
Ocean City. We're going to the
Residence Inn.
Residence Inn by Marriott.
Jim, let him give him a second. Just give him a second.
Keith Wisenhunt, the general manager. So we had a SUV come to get us. The SUV had a mechanical problem.
Oh no! So what now?
So we've got I didn't know they still existed. We've got a limo.
Content coming up.
Yep. Limo content.
Literally, the last
Poor
time,
shit. They don't know what to say.
last time I was in a limo, I think was like 2006. 2006 to go look at Christmas lights.
Oh, I remember y'all doing that. Yeah, I remember y'all doing it. All right, so this next flight is hour and a half. Boring. The Birmingham, many people have done Birmingham to Charlotte. That's only 50-something minutes. Pretty smooth flight until late in the flight, and LT got a little, were you shaky, LT? Me and Dunaway were giving you grief.
Look, I'm accepting my fate now,
Right? Which means what?
which means if we go down, we go down.
That's true. Now, Dunaway gave me I want to ask you this question. Dunaway gave me a weird look in the Birmingham airport. There was a American flight taking off that I knew was going. Is that guy wearing a TNR hat? No.
So
He's got a ponytail over there. He's got him a ponytail under there.
He's digging that Billy Squire, though. He's digging Billy Squire.
All right, so there was a American flight taking off that I knew was going to Charlotte. And me and Dunaway were joking about, blazing the trail for us. And I said, if one crashes, I hope it's that one. And Dunaway was like, "Well, why would you say that?" I'm like, because literally, if one has to crash, I don't want it to be mine.
Yeah,
right? I didn't know anybody on that flight.
You didn't know? You don't know if you don't know?
Well, I knew
The
three
person-
people on this one.
I know.
I don't care if the next president is on that flight. I'd rather us not go.
The kid that's going to cure cancer one day, maybe.
Well, I know,
Hey,
but you know
first of
what?
all, cancer's never getting cured.
Okay, man.
Wow.
Don't get Lance in on this one. All right, here we go.
Is that some scandal too?
Nobody
Oh,
wants
it
to
is
cancel.
100%.
Nobody-
Population control.
Nobody wants to cancel cancer.
Between Dunaway, we'll go with you first on this one. Between Hugh Freeze, Josh Heupel, who wins the SEC title first?
Are we doing a sports question, really?
Well, ask us. It literally says anything.
Okay, what's the question again?
It's right there on the screen.
I can't
Can you read?
No.
Between Hugh Freeze and Josh Heupel, who wins the SEC first?
Neither's not an option.
Nope.
I'll take Hugh Freeze.
All right, he's going Hugh Freeze. Hugh Freeze, Josh Heupel, Lance.
So Heupel's had a 2-year head start. So I'm going to go Heupel. I think both are
bullshit.
outstanding coaches. Look.
Bullshit. His best year is behind him.
Okay, well, I will
He
tell
will
you
not
what.
do better than last
I
year.
will
in the rest of his time.
take Heupel for
Oh,
the
a steak,
right
Charlotte
now.
Airport steak.
Yes.
Okay.
Right now.
Yeah.
Can I get you to say that in my phone?
I will
No, we
take
got it on
Heupel
video.
for a steak before Freeze.
Okay.
And look, and I love
Heartbeat.
Freeze. Freeze will win an SEC championship. Freeze will make the college football playoff, but Heupel's got a 2-year jump. And I think Heupel's a hell of a coach.
Okay, we will not duplicate if we already have that statement. We've already had this argument.
We have not had this argument.
I think we have.
You've had a half a beer, and you
I've
don't
had,
even remember.
I've had a few. Had a Bud Light on the plane, and had a drink before we got on
Okay,
the plane.
before we get off tonight, though,
Dang, I'm behind here. Here we go.
can we just, like, we
Well, I
can't
don't
put
know if they'll hear us.
Here, why don't
they
we-
hear us?
Okay,
You
so-
pull. Here, let me get closer to that.
Can before we get off tonight, we've got to get a Drake May steak bet. Because Drake May is
What-
a
what-
great
what-
stud.
Well, what are we comparing it to? Like Drake May and what?
I don't know. Well, you've got no confidence in Drake May at all.
Okay, so Drake May
I'll
doesn't...
go Drake May more total touchdowns than Alabama's quarterback this year.
No, how about this? Drake May doesn't finish top 3 in the nation in what category? Power 5 quarterbacks. Not none of this group of five.
That doesn't necessarily mean he's not one of the top 3 quarterbacks.
You always say this stuff that how do you define what is a great quarterback? It's not going to be national championship because his ass ain't going to be in the playoffs. So what are you defining it by? Some arbitrary thing we let somebody else come up with? Give me a stat that we can sink our teeth into.
I will go that he is top 10 in touchdowns to interceptions.
No, I mean, you just read stats where it was 5 touchdowns on interceptions.
But you said he turns it over too much.
No, he did at the end of the season.
Okay.
But he's playing the ACC. He's not playing what these other quarterbacks are playing. Give me something we sink our teeth into.
He'll have more touchdown passes than Spencer Rattler week 1. ACC and
week 1?
So week 1 bet?
Yeah.
So versus South Carolina versus who does Texas play with?
No, it's South Carolina, North Carolina play each other.
Spencer Rattler. Why was I thinking Texas? Y'all got me shook.
So wait a second. You're telling me Drake May throws more touchdown passes than Spencer Rattler in week 1?
Yep. Or we can go total touchdowns if you want. Spencer's sneaky quick.
Yeah, but so is Drake. I hate the Drake. Seinfeld reference.
Slow pan to Dunaway.
I really think.
Or I'll do this. I'll do Drake May will be a top 5 pick next May.
Top 5?
Top 5.
In the NFL?
Yep.
Okay, that's
no,
it. We'll take that.
in the NBA.
We'll take that.
There we go.
We'll take that.
All right, we got a Charlotte Airport take that.
Yeah. So Drake May, if he's 6 in the first round or anywhere later.
Yeah, 6 is after 5. Yes.
It's the easiest set I've ever done.
I've
Barbie.
I've lost the previous comments. I had to scroll up here. Somebody was asking me about iron shafts. I have same weights in all, same weights in all my shafts. So that's the answer to that question. I've never tried it the other way you were asking about.
What are you saying? Same weights.
Somebody
in
was
all your
asking
shafts?
about, like if you have progressively weighted iron shafts.
Oh, in golf?
In golf, yes.
No.
No,
I don't know what we're talking
how
about.
much does he have to drink?
That's tough.
Literally.
I mean,
Did you even have a drink on the plane?
I did. I had a Bud Light.
He did have a Bud Light on the plane, sorry.
Not as cold as they should be.
I'm not going with progressively weighted. If you do that, shoot me a email or tweet. Let me know how that
What
turns
I'm
out.
asking is explain that to me. So
Each shaft has a different weight, and that's the problem with people. You know how Bryson DeChambeau uses the same length shaft in every club, and a lot of people just try to take certain shafts and do that, and you screw up the weight of the shaft when you do that. So each shaft.
Give me an example, like a 9 iron, or it's different weight than a 3 iron.
It's shorter, so yes.
Yes. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, because the 9 iron shaft is shorter.
So you're telling me that some people get their clubs balanced the same length, but the 9 irons the same length.
That's what he was asking.
Okay.
Yeah. If I misunderstood that question, I'm not trying to get onto it.
Hey, so we're heading to Ocean City.
That is correct.
I just got a text from my buddy Keith wasn't on, who's the GM there, and he said if we can check out whitemarlinopen.com. It's a live kingdom. So all week you'll be able to check this stuff out. So that's going to be very interesting. I think we're going to fish it sometime. I used to love fishing as a kid. I like more in the bay or on the pier. I don't like going out. But whitemarlinopen.com, that is a live cam that you can check out right now. And he also said, check your refrigerators when you arrive, should cure the edible munchies.
Shut up. No, he's not saying they're going to be edible. He's going to say it cures the munchies that you're taking.
No, but I'm about to take a half.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm going to take a half in a second.
Dave says Jackson Hole, hands down best airport. Never been.
Has
Never
Dave
been.
been to the Bozeman Airport?
I don't know. You have to ask Dave.
And these are the ones I ranked are the ones I've been to. I've never had the private jet into Jackson Hole.
You wanted to answer this question?
Yeah. So we didn't necessarily decide on Ocean City as a destination, but again, Keith Wisenon, he's been a big listener for a long time. Great dude, former wrestler. You'll learn more about him this week.
Like a professional wrestler?
Yeah, literally a professional wrestler. But he is up in that area, obviously. He's the general manager, and he invited us up. He invited us up last year. It took us a while to put this thing together. I have never, and we talked about this here in the Birmingham airport, I have never, and we've done a ton of stuff, and we've had a ton of people really take care of us. This is the biggest A-plus treatment that I have ever seen.
It's top notch. I mean, Florida Bama takes good care of us. We don't have to fly there, though.
Yeah.
I mean, but once we get to the Florida Bama, I don't know that we whip out the wallet again.
No.
That's it.
This is
But we don't.
Alabama-esque,
But we don't have
is
to
what
fly
you're
there. I mean,
we've got a concierge all week that will take care of everything for us. Room service nonstop. We've got car service. We've got a rental car. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, I still need to book that rental car. By the way, I've not done that.
Hey, by the way,
what?
little show flashback.
Shake Shack.
Shake
Or
Shack.
Shake Shack. Wrong line for Shake Shack.
We used to drive all over Atlanta to get to that place.
I'm not going to walk 50 yards for it right now.
We got one in Birmingham, and it ruined it
It's
for
like Nike dunks for you all of a sudden.
Yep. Greg says Nashville's turning into a nice airport. I've never flown into Nashville. Actually, I have too. I flew into Nashville.
I've flown into Nashville, but I've never done any time.
Yeah, I flew into Nashville.
You remember things about your life.
So I'll tell you when it was Alabama, Cincinnati, and Dallas. They played that game on New Year's Day, I think. And the next day, the Sunday after that, the Dolphins played at the Titans. So I flew from Dallas after we finished our shows and the game. I flew from Dallas to Nashville, and a buddy of mine picked me up at the airport, and we went to the game the next day. And Miami played like they had never seen a football in their life, and it was 34-3. Miserable day. I stood in the sleet to watch that, by the way.
Who am I, real quick? What's the deal with the airports? 4 pretzels?
Hey,
Grown-ass man and 4
I'm
pretzels?
not exaggerating. Is that Joe Madden in the red shirt?
That's a young Joe Madden.
Oh, my God,
No,
it could be.
Wait, watch.
That could be.
I'm telling you.
White hair, white beard.
He could be
I
coming to
think it's
Charlotte.
still
Scout
bad.
The guy sitting at the bar over there thinks we're talking about him.
Yeah.
We got Salt Lake City.
Michael says, hoping to see us kickoff next Thursday. Don't forget us next Thursday at Walk-On's Stadium Trace. What are we, 5 till?
Yeah, 5 until. Working out some details with Bud Light. Probably Red Mont Vodka will be involved. We'll have some giveaways. Probably merch on location. If you were there last year, it's going to be kind of sort of the same thing. A little bit bigger this year, so really looking forward to it. But,
we're excited.
yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And that, I'll tell you, it's like SEC Media Days. We're really close to football. The next round kickoff party, I mean, we're knocking at the door.
Yeah. Can we just have a uniform rule? And this is the Little League play-in games, I guess.
Right.
I just don't believe pinstripes should ever be on anything that's not white with
That's terrible.
with white with black pinstripes.
Well, what I don't like about that uniform is they go pinstripes over white. I think if you go pinstripes, it's got to be head to
Well,
toe.
this kid's already pouting. I don't want to do play-by-play on the Little League World Series in Mid-Atlantic region. But bases loaded, 1 out. He's still got a way to get out of this jam with his team leading. But I think he is. He's about the. I would say, Dunaway, I'll bet you money he walks this kid.
That's a fly ball, but it's going to score a
There's
run.
trouble. It's right between them.
Well, how slow is that left
The
fielder?
left fielder did not want to go get that ball.
Well, look at the crowd shaking the camera. Oh, bad relay throw, too.
You want to know what that was?
What?
That was that center fielder is a ball hog all the time. The left fielder says, I'm not going to run my ass off to catch that one because the center fielder catches it all the time.
That left fielder was slow, though. Did you see how
Well,
slow it was?
because every time he runs hard, the center fielder calls mine. He's like, not going to do it. Not going to fall for it this time.
Okay, do we have any good Ask Us Anything
Hang on.
questions?
Hey, real quickly, I was watching Kentucky and Ohio at the Birmingham airport.
Right.
And I just looked up, and it's like they're playing right off the interstate. Like the outfield fence is like some I-75 or something. Like what a crappy ballpark.
Why are y'all wearing hoodies?
No, it says why is Dunaway.
Well, but you're wearing one, too. I thought maybe you'd want to answer, but not away you go.
It was cold in our studios today. It's going to be in the 60s when we get up to Ocean City. So I have a hoodie on.
Okay.
For me, if you ever see me out anywhere, you will see me in long sleeves. If I need to take them off, I will take them off.
That's right.
I would rather be prepared in case it's chilly. By the way, it's a nice 69 degrees in here.
It feels
right
good
now.
in here. This is very comfortable airport.
I do have a T-shirt on underneath it.
Oh, that is a Rebel shirt, too. You can't order that anywhere.
Never
can you?
seen that.
Can you order that anywhere?
No.
That's one.
It's a one-off.
A one-off? Look at you. That's a good looking shirt. I like
Here's
that.
a one-off too. Look at this. Wait.
This.
You made us look.
This will be a collector's item.
Pac-12,
Yeah.
USC.
Yeah. That is a one-off.
Show your Trojan.
All right, here we go. Let me find some more here. Dave asked, party bus is picking us up. It's a limo, right?
It's a limo.
Actual limo. Yeah. Dunaway shows how we're going to be skirting the ship. I love Dunaway when he drinks half a beer. Brett says hello, Brett. Hope you're doing well. Michael says Dunaway got a tat in the limo. It's high school prom all over again.
I mean, this is
right.
this is the fourth midlife crisis.
Did you remember Dunaway having?
I can't really speak. I guess people would consider I've got.
I was going to bring it up the other day, but I didn't know what your reaction would be. But yeah, I think you're in one.
I mean, I'm really not. But that is Joe Madden, by the way. I'm going to go get
That
him.
is go see if that's Joe
I
Madden.
will.
I don't think it is.
But my midlife crisis are a little more low key than Dunaway's, right?
Wow.
No, but I'm just saying his are more stereotypical. Is that fair?
Yeah, probably so. Yeah.
Right. You know, tattoo, but I'm not going to say it.
Are you really going to see if that's Joe Madden?
Yeah.
Dunaway, do you think
It's
it
not
is?
because he's not drinking red wine.
Yeah, I don't think it's Joe Madden. Let's see. Strangest.
I'm not going to say it out loud, but
What?
I'm going to type it for you.
Strangest thing that ever happened
So,
on a
no,
flight.
keep going.
I was on a flight once where the wow, Lance is back quick. He figured out that was Joe Madden.
Wasn't him?
No,
Not even close.
not even close. I told you it wasn't him.
I've got 2015 vision.
That guy's 20 years younger than Joe Madden. What do you think?
Okay.
He was younger?
First of all, the stake bet was Hugh Freeze wins the SEC before Josh Heupel. The SEC, right? Not make the playoffs.
Yeah, SEC. Wins the SEC.
Wins the
before
SEC
Josh.
Hugh before Josh. Secondly, I'm not saying it out loud, but your midlife crises are different than mine.
It is. I mean, those
No,
are
but-
I think it's a tie.
No, but one's permanent.
That's true. He's right.
Well, the way you were talking earlier.
No. Time comes for us all. Kelly got a TNR shirt, and she says it's so soft. Listen, that is the biggest feedback we get on those shirts, and it's really all of them. But the original logo one is probably the softest shirt I've ever had. Greg Sankey said it himself.
He did.
When he was on our show talking about something like
Yeah.
And nobody gets enough. Nobody passes out credit like they should at our place sometimes.
right?
So I'm going to do it real quick. All of that is because of Lance. He demanded soft shirts.
Wow, Lance, did you? Do you remember this?
I remember I demanded top-end furniture, and I did want soft shirts, but I think everybody did.
Yeah.
I will tell you this: the softest shirt we've got is the green original Next Round.
It's
Which
the same
nobody
brand,
likes
though.
it.
Why is it softer? You think? It's the same brand.
It's softer.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't have a green one. I don't think they look good.
Wow.
Oh,
All right,
it's
next
fine.
round
The
store.
Kelly green one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dunaway doesn't think they look good.
It's
Next round,
soft.
so good
It's
sales
great.
job,
It's
Dunaway.
great to wear around the house.
Does our coffee taste terrible too?
No,
I
the
mean,
coffee
my
tastes
God.
great. I'm just trying to tell you guys.
Yeah.
I'm honest with our
Hey,
with our
Can
with
you
our
explain Zach's
family.
question to me?
What advertisers are making you predict that, LT? Now, that was a question from quite a while ago.
I don't remember.
15 minutes ago, so I don't know.
What was it?
Oh, it was about you picking Hugh Freeze. I think Zach's claiming that you're bought and paid for Auburn.
No, but
I'm picking you free.
Yeah.
He's got Josh
I
Heupel.
got Josh Heupel.
Hell, I don't know.
And trust
still
me,
on
I'm not bought and paid for by Auburn.
Let's see. Reed asked what slice pieces should they order for lunch tomorrow.
Well,
that
it depends. I mean, what's their
Yep.
tolerance for spice?
He also asked if the camera bag was a carry-on. Yes, indeed. I negotiated that one.
Wait, is Rockstar in Wichita or is he?
I don't know if
Des Moines?
Rockstar's back tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
Uh,
but if Rockstar's back, I would get super cheese and then I would get hot mama.
I went to Slice today with a group of buddies, and a friend of mine and I shared the soul pie no onions. I'd definitely go with that. What do you think, Dunaway? Hot mama?
No, I don't know if our guys can handle the hot mama without us there to hold their hands.
Yeah.
They're probably getting a spicy Hawaiian.
I need to tell you guys, I was down at Slice, and our buddy Reggie Moneypenny told me to tell you both hello. Reggie is one of the great guys in the entertainment food business.
Were you at the press line?
I was
No.
at
Vestavia.
Vestavia.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I haven't seen Reggie there in a while.
yeah. He
Love
told me
to
to tell you
see
hello. Reggie's a good dude. Reggie
Only-
runs that joint
Only
out
time I see Reggie is there.
there. Yeah, great guy.
Really nice. Took care of my daughter a lot.
Yeah, Reggie's a good dude. Dang, man, I lost.
We're still in Charlotte Airport.
We
If you're
are.
just joining us now. That's Lance. That's Ryan. I'm Jim. This is an Ask Us Anything. So literally ask us anything.
Yeah.
We're on
I
our way
gotta
to
go back.
Ocean
Oh,
City,
there we
the
go.
Residence Inn.
Yeah, bring it. Make Dunaway blush with a question.
They want a shirt with Lunsford to do a shirt with you wearing your hat backwards. Put your hat on backwards.
For me?
So Lunsford can get a good look at that.
I think we should do a chili shirt.
Yep. Chili the food or Chili the dog?
The dog.
Steven says old Jimmy hat backwards.
There was I got a little Kenny Chesney in me when I turned my hat backwards.
Do you see Kenny Chesney in that way?
No.
I don't either.
Wow. Shot a candy.
Lunsford is so pumped for the talent out of the office pizza party. The reason I brought that up is Lunsford finally recognizing us as the talent.
I know. I would
That
never
was-
call us the talent.
That was my takeaway on that.
Listen, that would be like something conceited, like naming the company DBL.
Well, I
I
mean,
would never do that because we're conceited.
yeah, we are the focus of the company, though, right? Our little cliquey company, DBL. I tell you what,
I'm strapped for an answer.
hang on here. Let me just say this. I'm just going to say this.
Don't say
No. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. We're at the Charlotte Airport. This is an Ask Us Anything. I'm going to say this. Dunaway's had half a beer, so he's acting like an idiot. I don't know why. Y'all have been on us about doing the tell-all about us leaving radio.
Yeah, I've never wanted to do it more now.
And I tell you, one of the hesitations is I think there's a way we all want it done quality-wise that we're just not far enough along as a company. We're growing every day, but I don't know that we can pull off what we kind of have in mind. It's going to be a big production. So that's been the delay in this.
You know, I've thought about this just
What?
recently. We should get a title sponsor for it and source the interviewing, the cameras, and the editing out. Somebody like Night Eating.
Well,
Yeah.
what about Cumulus sponsoring? Title sponsor.
I don't think they can afford it. I will say this though. So that's the delay. When y'all ask why have we not done the backstory of us leaving Jocks, the delay is us being able to do it the way we envision it. This is not just going to be, some single shot camera, us just sitting around. This is going to be a big deal.
And I'll be honest, some of it is I don't want to. If it's going to be a true tell-all, I don't want to. I don't know if I'm ready to tell the whole story.
Well, but I was going to say this. Once we get ready, you guys are going to thank us that we've waited this long because this thing only gets better every day. This tell-all only gets better every day.
It really does.
And it only makes me want to
You know,
do it more every day.
The thing is, I seem like the most venomous guy of the three of us,
Uh-huh.
but I think I will hold back on this more than you guys will.
All I'm saying.
No.
I,
I'm hesitant to do it because if we're going to all be honest, I don't want to say things bad about people or a place that I used to love so much.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be more about the people. I think it's going to be more about the operation.
Yeah, all I'm saying is you guys have been the beneficiaries eventually of us holding off because I'm telling you that tell-all only gets better every day. And the day it finally hits, I may say more than I wanted to say initially. I think I'm going to say more than I was initially going to say.
When I was a kid at 11, wanted to be a sportscaster, I never dreamed of doing talk radio.
Right.
And I left my dream
Uh-huh.
to just do talk radio with you guys because and part of it was jobs too, and then that changed.
And then we were a clique, and it's all about us, right? That's what we
Changed.
heard.
So, how secure do you think security is?
Here?
Yeah.
At the airport?
Just watch, dude with the Yankees and all the old, it's
Where?
like eyeballing you directly.
Oh, yeah, I saw that, yeah. Okay, I got your back, Max. Andrew says I'm looking like the man in the middle of the Dumber and Dumber dog man. That's a funny scene. Do you like Dumb and Dumber?
This dude is, seriously.
Yeah, I don't know
What are y'all doing?
I don't know. This guy's making hand signs at Lance. Just act like you don't look
I
at it.
don't know what's going on.
Yeah, just don't look at it. Yeah. Did you like Dumb and Dumber?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of the dumbest movies that I've really liked.
Yeah.
Dumb and Dumber.
Did you like Dumb and Dumber?
I'm seeing it out of the corner of my eye now.
We're okay.
I'm
Everyone gets nervous.
I know.
No.
You can't have
I'll
fun in
snap
an
that
airport.
motherfucker's head.
Yeah.
So I've
Lance is
been
older.
beaten up by bigger guys than that.
Listen,
Dumb and Dumber, I
if
enjoyed
there's a
it,
fight,
yes.
I got to run camera.
I
Okay?
enjoyed it.
I'm going to be the guy.
No, please do.
I'm going to be
If I get Tim Anderson,
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
own it.
Listen,
Yeah.
I mean, if I
But I
get
won't.
treated
I
like
promise
that,
you.
if I get treated like that girl on the
On the-
dock in
on the dock.
Montgomery, hit over the head with a chair, I
Yeah.
want to know.
That's what I was going to say. If there's a fight, I'm going to be the guy on the dinner boat running camera.
I think I'm going to miss our flight to Salisbury if that happens.
Albert's going to be in Franklin tonight. Yes, Cork and Cow is the place to go.
Oh, my
Albert, I had dinner there 2 weeks ago, and it was one of the best meals I've ever had. And I will tell you, Brown was one of the first people to turn me on to it. But I've got a really, really good friend that lives outside of Franklin now, and so it's like one of my favorite places.
Dunaway, this will be the biggest testimony to this place ever.
Is I don't like brown, and he took me there, and it was delicious.
No, that's not it. I can never get you to a place where you like brown. You were right. Most of the times, like, but that place, you were like, it's unbelievable.
It was delicious.
Here's what I like about it: they cook they really.
And I didn't even feel good that night. But it was still good.
They grill their steaks over chicory. That's what I like. What did you get an update on the lock?
No, so we're looking good with Detroit right now. Not looking good with the Astros. But
Hey, what was that Oreo score? Were they losing?
5-2 Orioles winning. Thank you.
Why?
Without Kevin Brown in the booth.
Can I get a Diet Coke?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm
good?
good right now.
Okay.
Maybe in a second.
They might need a cranberry juice.
Let's see. Did we fly first class? We did not. It was a short flight. We got a layover in Charlotte. Absolutely.
By the way, I've never
3
flown
hours.
first class.
I have flown first class.
I have never.
Lunsford says Seoul, South Korea is the best airport in the world.
Seoul, South Korea.
Yep.
This is where Lunsford flexes that he's an
I know.
international traveler. Can't hide that oil change money. Hey, I did watch.
Wait,
You want that one?
No, I'm saying who's Harvey?
Harvey Updike. I think he's talking about you being pro-Bama. I don't know what. See, we're a little bit behind on this. That's from 15 minutes ago. You want me to catch up?
Yeah, but the questions are a little behind, but we're not, right?
No, we're not.
Okay.
Elbert says he appreciated it. He wants to go. We're caught up now. Thank you, sir.
He wants to go where?
To Cork and Cal. Paper
Oh, it's
straw.
delicious.
Guys. Paper straw.
Woody, where are y'all going? Limestone.
Woody, we are
Or
going.
Marcos.
Is that Woody, our buddy? Woody?
That is Woody.
Woody, my
Me and Dunaway play a lot of golf with this guy right here in Lance, and he drinks a lot of wine together.
Okay, so no joke. Woody, we played golf with him the other day. He gifts me a club. Gives me a gift of a club, a wedge. I think it's a 58 degree. And as he gives it to me, he says, "Don't Google the price of it."
Which means you're going to Google the price of it.
So we play a few holes. I hit some good shots with it, some okay shots with it. Cost me a couple of strokes, but I'm learning the club.
Yeah.
He tells me again, "Don't Google the price of it."
So Woody's one of those, like, I bought a house. Don't go on Zillow to check it out. It's a very modest house.
So as soon as we get in the car, after playing with this club, I Google it. My whole set of clubs, Lance, with my driver, cost me $680.
Is that good or bad?
That's a very low, cheap set of clubs. The one club he gave me, which is a wedge, it cost me $540. Luckily, it was a gift from my man Woody. And I used it on Saturday, Woody. It
So
saved
you
me.
apparently Googled it.
Oh, as soon as I got in the car with Brown, saved me. I cannot tell you the shots I hit with it on Saturday down at Timberline. Such a great club.
Great bet. Here's a good gambling story. So we played Limestone Springs on the next round golf card. It's in phenomenal condition. All you golfers out there, Limestone
So good.
is probably the best condition I've seen it in since it opened. When it opened, it was absolute mint
Believe it or
condition.
not, I've played it before.
Have you played Limestone? You need to go up there with us one time. So anyway, so we go play Limestone, and Woody is a really good player, and he's 2 under on the 8th tee. And he says, "Dunaway, give me a score to shoot." Dunaway says 63. It's 2 under on 8. Dunaway wants to shoot at 63. And he's like, "No, that's a little too low."
That means he's
No,
got
no,
a
no,
birdie.
wait a minute.
That means he's got a birdie.
That's not
No,
that
wait.
impressive.
No,
I
no.
saw DeChambeau shoot a 58.
Well, he's also a professional golfer. No, Dunaway goes 67. He goes, "That's too high."
Too high,
So then Dunaway goes 63. He goes, "That's a little too low." I said, "All right, what about this? 64 is a push. If you shoot less than 64, I'll give you $100. If you shoot more than 64, you give me $100." He's like, "Nah, that's still a little too low." So Dunaway comes up with a good bet. He says, "All right, 65 is a push. If you shoot above 65, you give Brown 200, and if you shoot below 65, Brown gives you 100."
It was a great
It's a great bet.
Great mediator.
We go into 18, and Woody's sitting on a 66, 25 feet right at the pin. What do you think he does?
With water on the green because it's raining.
Yeah, it is raining.
I think he rims out.
Dead center
Yeah.
push.
Not even close.
Absolutely dead center.
And he had
Never
been-
even.
He'd been telling me for 4 holes. I was like, "Well, you got to get on this." He goes, "I just want it to be drama on the 18.
Oh, it was
I just want it to be drama on 18.
It was drama.
25 feet
Yeah,
in the
Drano.
hole. Nobody pays anybody.
Drano.
Drama.
Woody, I love you. Don't say easy.
Powell says, "You guys planning on adding reporters like Zach Blackerby that work directly for you, like Outkick Sports Media?"
We just announced Zach Blackerby, didn't
We did. That's what he's referencing, Jim.
Oh, I thought he was wondering.
When we hire Zach
I'm
Blackerby.
sorry, I'm 15 minutes behind.
Yeah, Zach is just he doesn't work for us. He's doing a show for us. He and Brad Law. If you missed that announcement, 4 days a week.
Well, we are paying.
Yeah.
Where it goes from?
Huh?
Brooks.
Well, I don't know.
See, when you touch it, it pops up on the screen.
He's running
You know that?
He's running his own show over here. I was trying to answer a question.
But when you touch it, it pops up. You
I
realize.
don't know what the Brooks is. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let's get Nightbot off.
Well, that's selling TNR gear. You didn't go buy it.
That's fine.
I don't even know what I was at. Oh, yeah, here's the question. We're going to have some more announcements next week. Let's just leave it at that. More announcements next
So
week.
like the Blackerby and Brad Law, the new show that starts Monday,
Mm-hmm.
starts this Monday.
Yep.
That's 4 days a week, Auburn. I mean, they've got other jobs, but they are getting paid by us, right? They're
Well, I mean,
employees,
I
right?
don't want to get too deep into the agreement that we made, but yeah, they're not employees, but they're doing a show for us. We wouldn't have somebody to do that for free.
Right.
Yeah.
Lungford talks to me like a kid. He does.
Please don't let Lance touch more check than he needs to.
Handcuff me.
Charlie wants to come to Muscle Shoals. Oh, he's coming from Muscle Shoals. All right, Charlie.
Charlie-
Same place as last year.
Yeah, Charlie, come to us. We're not coming to you.
I mean, was Charlie, is he the guy that came from us for shows
Yep.
last year?
Yep, I think so.
I would need to get Charlie a hotel room.
Melton asked what y'all watched on the plane. Dunaway, what'd you watch?
I watched the first, don't take this wrong, because he recommended the John Mulvaney comedy. I watched that for about 25 minutes. Got a little redundant there for a second.
And then Emily in Paris.
So
Emily
no,
and
I'd already
Paris.
seen that. So
Yep,
then I
of
went
course.
to the Johnny Manziel, and I watched it on a 1.5, and got deep into that.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I
Oh,
mean,
sorry.
beating
Let's move on.
Alabama is a big deal. Let
Yep.
me just tell you.
Yeah.
Beating Alabama in 2012 was a big deal to Texas A&M.
LT, what'd you watch?
So I watched American Gladiator. I'm doing that documentary right now. My buddy Heath turned me on to it. So episode 3 of that. I've got 2 more to go, but I'm probably going to watch Manziel coming back in.
All right.
I think.
You've got it downloaded?
Yeah.
Okay. Matthew, again, boy, we get asked this question all the time. When's the documentary drop? We were just talking about that earlier, Matthew. There is a delay. We want to produce the way we want to produce, but I am promising you, y'all are the beneficiaries of us waiting. It gets better every day, let me just tell you.
I really wish we could do a tell-all of everything.
Spring of 2024.
What do you mean to tell all of everything?
I mean, Dave Portnoy just bought back Barstool. Why would we not?
Say his name again. The way you
Dave Portnoy.
Boink.
You can't say his
No.
name.
Can I get
What?
another?
There's no
Can
R.
I get another?
Yeah, you please get
All right,
another.
help me.
Will you
Port?
split the edible with me right
Say-
now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Say port?
Port.
No, port.
Port.
Say port.
Port.
What does the ship go into?
Port.
Point.
Noise.
He said
Noise.
point.
No, he
Noise.
says point noise. Like
Port.
he's Porky the Pig.
Portnoy.
Portnoy. What were you saying about Dave Portnoy?
He just rebought Barstool
He did.
back from Penn, who now has a relationship with ESPN. If he can do that, Lance, surely you can be honest about everything on our own platform.
Go to the bathroom, bring an edible back.
Okay, Lance, go to the bathroom, everybody.
We need some more hard questions.
I've got my own. I don't want to take your. I don't want to take your unlegalized stuff.
Oh, shoot, I missed it. Brandon says he binged Gladiators on Lance's rec earlier this week.
Hey, it looked good. I was watching it over his shoulder during the
I
turbulence.
could hear it too because he didn't have his AirPods connected. So
But he had them in. He thought
he had his AirPods in, but they weren't connected. So he
explain to everybody. So Lance's Brown hooked it up, but he did
Yeah.
not
so,
do it.
Yeah,
right.
so we get on the plane and Lance hands me his tablet and his AirPods. I'm Brown, can you hook this crap up, man? This is boy, oh, what's going on? So I connect the AirPods to the tablet, and like the flight takes off, and I could hear something blaring, and I'm like, what the crap is that? And then I look, I'm sitting in the row behind Lance, and I look over the seat, and it's his freaking
Yeah.
tablet, and he's
So
got his AirPods
he's got his
in.
AirPods
And the
in.
tablet's just
But
blaring.
everybody around him is
Yeah.
listening to what he's watching. He thinks he's
Did-
listening to it in his ear, but everybody else is listening to it.
Did it phase him one bit?
No,
Not
because
one bit.
he's unaware.
Uh,
But when I'm watching stuff, I will take mine out occasionally just to make sure
Yeah,
that other people
I know.
aren't hearing
I
it.
know, I'm with you. It's like a
But he did not do that.
it's like a random thing that bothers me, that worries me, that my music's just blaring out through the plane. Me too. And I'm hearing in both places. So I'll do like check it out real quick and see. Chris wants to know who got the middle seat. Nobody.
I was aisle.
Aisle, window. Nobody got the middle seat.
Obviously not all in the same room.
Running down the road, trying to loosen my load. I'm trying to find this question I was looking for. John asked whatever happened to Randy and Lee from the Sports Jamboree on Jocks. It was Randy Armistead and Lee Davis.
Randy passed.
Both of them had passed.
Both of them had passed?
Yeah,
Wow.
Lee passed and Randy passed. I remember that was just you know, you talk about comfort food. Like those shows were like comfort food to me. I think back, you know, back when I was in high school and college listening to Jocks.
Because it was Matt and Scott in the morning.
Yep.
Different Matt and Scott than some of you know. It was Matt Coulter, Scott Griffin. Then it was Randy and Lee.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the afternoons, it was
Herb and Ben.
Herb and Ben.
Yeah. So yeah, unfortunately, both of those have passed away. And I hate to tell you that, but that's the way it is. Rodney can't wait for the kickoff party. It's going to be his first time to meet us. Well, we look forward to it too, Rodney. Coming up next Thursday, the 17th, Walk-On Stadium Trace near the Hoover Met, and we'll be there 5 until. ESPN. Samuel asks, what are your thoughts on the ESPN Barstool events today?
Oh, I think it's fantastic. Now, I wonder if, like wrestling, if it was pre-planned all along.
Well, don't you assume that with them all the time? That it's like this was set up?
That Dave is such a creative guy.
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic for the fact that, as he said in his comments, that they can be the pirate ship again and not have to worry about being corporate.
Right.
Somebody else owning them. They can fire their cannons anyway and anytime they want to. And that's when when we all fell in love with them early on.
Right. Matthew says the back room didn't seem hopeful about the documentary. That's because the back room didn't ask us what the delay is. They just get their cheap laughs from saying, "Oh, they're not going to do it." I saw Lunsford on one of the back rooms like, "Oh, it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen."
And traditionally, they are negative about everything.
That's
right.
correct. Yeah.
And you know, Forster's sitting back and letting Tyler do all his work now. Lunsford is bouncing between the lobby and Reed's office.
Yeah, that's right.
And Rockstar is on tour.
He's on tour.
I don't know where he is.
You know, and truthfully, there was discussion today on.
Only one that works is Tyler.
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, and that's what I was about to say. Truthfully, the more employees, it feels like we hired number 11 and 12 to do the job of some of the other numbers.
Okay. Yeah.
Should we get them sleeping bags?
We'll do it. Update on Creepy Guy, Lance. You got an update on Creepy Guy?
Oh yeah. So
I mean, truthfully, Yankee hat, but acting like a Dodger fan.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah.
no, he's one of these dudes I can peg. He's 5'7", ton of gold, and he is.
Hey, can I get one more?
Looking for an issue.
Interesting. All right, it ain't gonna be with me. I got zero interest.
He just picked his teeth and ate it, man.
Okay. It all came out of his teeth. Oh boy, how about this question?
What is that question? I can't read.
You can't read?
Do them with my glasses on.
Tell all twos.
Thank you.
Who is the biggest douche in Jocks? Not gonna answer that. Sorry. You'll have to wait for the.
Better chance of us asking.
I don't.
Who the biggest douche at next round is.
Dunaway's getting closer to answering anything you want him. One more step. Do you want to answer that one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hunter asks, "Do y'all like Lance's new girlfriend?" All right. What order do we want to do this?
No, y'all answer.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I've loved all of Lance's girlfriends and all of his wives.
Wait, he's only had one wife.
I love Lance.
I do too.
Let me start off by saying I love Lance.
Okay.
So if Lance loves somebody or something, I love them. I love Furio, and I love. I haven't met Chili yet. Loved Lucy, though Lucy was scary sometimes when she got into my lap.
Isabel?
Loved Isabel a little bit. Isabel was a little too much for me sometimes. She was a jumper.
Lady
Bird was the best, but I haven't met Chili yet. So I feel like I'm going to fall in love with Chili.
Yeah. But the question is about Lance's girlfriend.
I mean, I love the new girlfriend. But I love the old girlfriend, and I love the wife. And if I'd have known you, and if I'd have known,
Scott asked me, "Do you love Cooper Cup? Do you love Cooper Cup?" Forster wants to know.
I love Cooper Cup. And again, if I had known you in high school, I'm sure I'd love the girl that you were in the closet naked while Dad and Grandfather were replacing a fan.
Suzanne, by the way.
John says Jimmy loves everyone. The edibles at full force. He hadn't had it yet. That's what's crazy about it.
I had one today.
Jim loves Slam. Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love her. I've been around her numerous times and very much like her. So I'm very happy for Lance. I think
she's the one that picked out my kits.
She did. She bought Dunaway's jumps.
Well, I was going to say bought because I paid
kits.
for them.
Okay, she went and used Dunaway's card to buy. Yeah, whatever.
She picked them out. I mean, I would have bought crappy looking shoes, and she used her style and picked out good ones.
Yep.
The more I see them, the more I like them.
Yep, I do like her very much. So there you go. Is that all we need?
Do I get to comment?
Oh, sure. That's what I was asking.
Do you like her?
Oh, no.
Here, let's go.
No.
Pull up on Lance.
Really, really cool. And sent a little Instagram out last night. And she's awesome. So we'll call her, is Malibu Maddie good? No, I mean, she grew up, graduated high school from Malibu, California. She's an LA girl. She moved to Nashville 2 years ago. And
I swear I thought you were going Malibu Barbie.
I did too.
No, she's
Can we do that? Can we go Malibu Barbie?
I mean, if you guys want, but she's a brunette. So.
I know. Barbie had a brunette doll, right? I don't know. She's a brunette, so we can't go Barbie.
I mean, very quick. The thing I like about her is she busts your balls all the time, and I love that. By the way, have you seen my Rays lost our all-star Shane McClanahan jump for the year? We were falling apart.
Forrester says third down, Aaron Donald or the new girlfriend? Yeah, it's
well, one's close to retirement.
Yeah, I will say they're going separate ways. Aaron Donald was voted, I think, the 11th best player, top 100, and he was just number one like 2 years ago. So they're going like this direction.
Yeah.
So
one's got at least 5 or 6 years before retirement, and the other one's Aaron Donald.
Can I get a combination of chili and Malibu?
Chili Boo?
You missed my comment.
Yeah. Jim would like a laugh.
I said one is 5 or 6 years away from retirement, and the other one's Aaron Donald. No.
Are you done with this card?
See what else we got here.
Hunter, no.
Where's Hunter? I didn't see Hunter.
Hunter Scott, you missed it.
Let him punch. Punch it.
Oh.
No.
Not going to happen. What? They can see the question.
I can't.
Oh, already a roommate is the question.
No.
That is a no. Will we have LT's basement this football season with Malibu Maddie?
I mean, she does a lot of different things. But yeah, I think so. She doesn't really sing. She's very low key. But yeah, she'll be down there. I would assume. We hope.
Steven is on Facebook. He is so glad he happened into this train wreck. Chris wants to know, is this live stream a humble brag?
For what?
I don't know. What are we bragging about?
Who, us?
Yeah. Is it a humble brag?
Well, we're killing 3 hours in an airport, so a humble brag would be us on a private jet.
Private jet.
At our hotel.
I haven't showed a picture.
Thank you. No, I'm fine. Oh, yeah, I'm done with that. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
So it can't be a humble brag. I haven't showed a picture, right?
Yeah. Daniel says,
how about showing the picture? Let's see.
Congratulations on the success of your show. I've been listening / watching you guys for about 12 years now. Thank you, Daniel. That's almost the entirety of the show.
I know.
He's almost been with us since day one. That's very nice of you, man. Very nice. Stephen is in Lexington from Homewood. Best hot dog joint in Birmingham.
Oh, Sam's Super Sandwiches. Sam's. 100%. It was. And so they've got a new one. I haven't eaten there yet, but Ted Graffis, Sam's son, is running it. My ex-girlfriend, Suzanne, I think she's there a little bit. So I would assume they still got a great product. But back in the day, it was my favorite.
Yep.
A hot dog place?
Yeah, best hot dog.
It was really good. Really good. Sam's on the corner, right?
Oh, but I'll tell you, Paramount's good too.
You like Paramount?
Is he Lexington, Kentucky?
Yep.
Is that where he is?
Lunsford agrees 100% Sam's. Lunsford is a Homewood guy born and bred.
Yeah, and a hot dog guy.
And I trust Lunsford's opinion on just about anything.
I worked in Lexington for a while. Loved that city. Love that city.
Festus wants Little T to be a regular in the football after show this fall. She's frequently at Auburn games.
She's really an Auburn fan.
Yep.
Graduated there, lives and dies with her Tigers, so
Yep.
she goes to the stadium. But when she's not, maybe.
Yep. Bob wants to know if Saban's new home purchase means he's about done. I don't read it that way, no.
More in the show tomorrow about that.
Oh, Dunaway with the T's.
Yeah, LT's got some numbers and some talks about the house, and then we'll get our thoughts on that. So leave that for the show tomorrow from Ocean City.
Drop in the chat who you'd want to see on the show tomorrow. Let's see if we can just let's crowdsource.
Warren Sapp?
Warren Sapp? Oh, I don't know if he's going to be there. Yeah, so just drop in the chat who you'd want to see on tomorrow. And whatever is seems to be the most popular answer, maybe we'll get them on.
What?
I'm just saying whoever's the most popular answer in the chat, we'll try to get them on. I'm just crowdsourcing here. Let the crowd pick who they want to see on the show.
All right.
Oh, by the way, B. Rich says Marty Party.
He lives in Ocean
Marty?
City?
Okay, no, he's in Ocean City, New Jersey.
Oh,
We texted
there's
back and
another
forth.
Ocean City?
We texted back and forth for like 30 minutes about it. And he's like, where y'all staying? And, where y'all planning to go eat? Let's, I'm free such and such night. Or I got my buddy such and such night. Let's go. I got a good place we can go name such and such. And I'm like, all right, Marty, man, we're in. So we were planning on this, like, I think Thursday night. He's like, Thursday night's going to be the big night. That's a big night there. We'll all go Thursday night. We're going to meet you such and such. And it's been epic. We're setting this up. And then finally, Marty goes, where y'all staying? And he said, is it on the island or on the something? And I'm like, I really don't know, Marty. It's the first time I've ever been. So I sent him a link to our hotel, and he's like, dude, that's Ocean City, Maryland. I'm in Ocean City, New Jersey.
Oh.
So we've been texting back and forth like 30 minutes making plans.
We're going to have an epic Thursday night, too, though, Marty.
Kevin wants Roman Harper on the show. I'll text Roman right now. Y'all want Harp on the show?
Sure. Yeah, Harp.
Yeah,
Harp's
anytime.
Well, we're going to try to grab some, if there's celebrities that are.
So, do y'all want to hear how I met Harp?
But real quickly, I think there are a lot of celebrities who are fishing in this event we're going to, but I would assume 9 to 1 Central, 10 to 2 Eastern, they're out on the boat, aren't they?
I really don't know. I don't know much about this.
Yeah.
How'd you meet Roman Harper?
So I was in the TSA security line with Harp and Charlie Pepra. And this is, oh my gosh, I can't even remember when. It was when they had just gotten done at Bama. So it was probably like 2006, 2007. And we ended up getting on the same flight, and we sat next to each other, and we ended up having cocktails the whole way. And we had a layover in Phoenix, and I was going to Vegas, and they were going to LA, or vice versa. I don't even remember. It's been so long.
Right.
But we really hit it off and told some great stories and stuff.
Did you buy their
exchanged
drinks?
Numbers? Yeah, I think then we were on Southwest, and I used to fly Southwest a lot. I just don't fly as much anymore, and so I had those drink tickets from Southwest. And so, yeah, I think I did. But we had a ton of fun, and so we ended up hitting it off, and the rest is history.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Zach wants to know about Apache. Have you seen Apache? Didn't you see him recently?
I did see Apache.
I would love to have Apache on to do an interview. Just about behind the scenes about his world.
I went to see Sound of Freedom. By the way, everybody needs to see it. Very important.
I heard you saw that.
Yeah. And I was at the Vestavia AMC, and you guys have heard the conspiracy theories that they're like the heat's on, the AC's off, all that kind of stuff. Honest to God, though, the line was out the door, and I went, and at that Vestavia, they got a bar. So I went up and I ordered a drink, and the guy was like, we're closed. And I'm like, why are you closed? And he's like, our grid is locked. We can't get to the alcohol. I said, I get that, but I'm looking at the cooler. I just want a beer. I want a Bud Light. Can you give me a Bud Light? He's like, it's not worth my time. So I got up and left, and I walked next door. There's a restaurant next door, and I saw Apache with some dude, and I didn't feel like saying hey, so I walked off.
Oh.
You're disappointed.
See, I don't know the whole story, so I'd like to know the story too. Is there bad blood?
No, there's not bad blood.
Okay. Because I used to love listening to you guys on Friday nights when I was a kid.
Remember, we used to do that when I was a kid. Remember, we used to do that high school show
Yeah,
right after
yeah,
them.
we thought we were cool shit.
Yeah, I know.
We'd come on right after them.
Tesla Talk loves his Roback. Can I get some more Diet Coke, please? Thank you. Tesla Talk loves his
She
Roback.
wrote that. Or I
She
did.
did.
Yeah.
She didn't like that request at all.
Okay, so do you see that in the chat?
Nope. But it's moving fast.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. He loves his throwback, TNR20. TNR20 at
He's got
checkout
it
to
on.
save 20%. Yeah, thanks for wearing Roback. We love our Roback too. It's good stuff. Yes, Brett, I said that earlier. He is in Ocean City, New Jersey. Discovered that on Wednesday. Andrew asked, anybody heard from Jeff and Aniston lately? I have not.
No, it's not
Been a
a
couple
football
weeks.
season. I don't want to landmine him, but he'll call.
Yeah.
He'll
I mean,
call Monday.
the thing about Jeff, my favorite caller of all time, I mean, there's going to be a day he dies. And
Wow.
That's coming for all of us, right?
It is, yeah.
And I always think that. I'm like, damn, it's been a couple of months, and I am still getting eyeball from that guy.
Yep.
So one
You are a
day it's
good-looking
going to
dude,
happen.
though,
I don't know what's up.
Pritchell wants to keep this going as long as possible. He's on his deck with nothing to do.
We got nothing.
Imagine us. We're in the Charlotte airport with nothing to do.
Dunaway, I'm going to show you this to see if you've seen this. I am very confused.
Like my glasses.
Yeah,
I
Jim
need my
can't
glasses.
see.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
No, I got glasses somewhere.
Andrew says he saw Mincy at the Widespread show in Huntsville.
Do we have somebody
I
back there
wonder-
that can delete stuff?
I'm taking one of these.
Yes, I don't know.
Luxury.
Mincy was at a Widespread. Mincy was at the Widespread show. Do you think? I wonder if Mincy, if Portnoy buying Barstool back means Mincy goes back to Barstool. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that would be the first thing he does. I really think Dave is kind of like in our space as far as like not wanting to cancel anybody. And, you know, Mitzi obviously made a mistake and apologized for it, and he really seemed remorseful. And Penn Gaming actually pushed it and said, we can't keep this guy, we can't retain him. And I think Dave and the majority of people at Barstool were really upset about it. And so now that Penn is out and Penn has decided to go the way of ESPN, I would bet my other nut. Look, you got my left.
Oh,
or
look,
right?
they say he's already hired back. We've been on a plane. I didn't see that. Yeah, good for Mincy, man.
Yep.
You want to get him on tomorrow?
I'd love to.
Let's get Dunaway. You want Mincy on the show?
Absolutely want to get Mincy on
Rockstar loves it. He takes Mincy now. You're going to need to talk here while I'm texting Mincy.
Okay, we're live at the Charlotte Airport. Being brought to you today by our friends at Bud Light.
You can't talk about doing any commercial.
Let's see. Hey, Mystery Fifth Hour this week's a really good one, I think. I bare my soul on the Mystery Fifth Hour.
You really did. You led the conversation.
Yeah. When does that drop? Do you know?
Don't have any idea.
Yeah. Speaking of Barstool,
I can look real quick.
Barstool's a big topic in the Mystery Fifth Hour. Jim's over his skis with someone half his age.
All right, there we go. Brooks met Mincy at the SEC tournament. Great guy. Mincy is about as nice a guy. Ryan says if you watch the video, it's awesome. We'll watch it then.
Wait, before the camera leaves me real quick. I don't think you guys know how much all of you mean to us.
Oh,
right?
God, Dunaway. If you hadn't, Dunaway's
No,
had a beer and
seriously.
a half.
I haven't
Seriously.
had the edible yet.
Yeah. All
But
right,
seriously,
go ahead.
Seriously, they do, right?
Well, of course they do. Yes, they mean a ton to us.
Do we tell them enough? Though?
I don't know, Jim.
Do we tell you guys enough how much
Yeah.
you mean to us?
Put in the chat room. Oh, Scotty says the Mystery Fifth Hour drops tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Oh, such a good one.
It is.
And I'd love to know all your answers too, and be honest.
John wants to know if it's the 2022 spring sales event at Alvarado.
That's my. If you've ever listened to the show, that's my. I've got two default. I used to have three back when.
Such a good line.
I used to have three back when we were on terrestrial radio. I would give the time, but then.
Well, they used to always tell us on radio, always
Right.
give the time, always give
Right.
the time.
But
Anytime
when-
you can give the
But
time.
when we left them, there's no reason to give the time anymore because time doesn't matter.
What's it matter?
It doesn't matter anymore. So I no longer.
And we're heard in multiple time zones. I mean, it's just confusing.
So we're blessed to have 67,000 sponsors.
That's right.
So when there's a lull in something going on, I just go A, to sponsorship, or B, I usually do the countdown. We're 18 days away from college football. And so you caught me off guard when you said fill time by text. So that's why I
had
went
to text Mincy and Hart. How was Piedmont Airlines? We haven't been on that one yet, Lance. That's up next. What's your anticipation of
Well,
Piedmont
my
Airlines?
anticipation is I started drinking IPAs for a reason earlier today. I'm about to do an edible for a reason in a little bit. The turbulence we had coming in.
It wasn't even that bad.
Oh, that's why you tapped me on the shoulder?
I tapped you because I knew it was killing you.
Yeah. So it was bad then.
No, it wasn't bad, but I knew it was enough that was bothering you. We just did
So
a little,
it was enough?
little bump bump. Was this is Lance?
I just leaned down. You know, the thing is, I couldn't watch my show anymore.
Had to get off of that. Big text.
Big text.
When Bama boosters are texting me.
Yeah. What was he saying? Was it about the quarterback battle?
Give him a flashy Yankees guy. He would get his neck snapped. Now, he might have somebody bigger waiting on him.
Yeah, that's true. We don't want to start
I
that.
might end up in the trunk. He's pounding Modelo's.
Festus wants to know in what order would TNR employees finish in the 40?
I don't think I'll be
Who
dead
wins?
last.
I would win in the 40. And I'm slow, but I would win in the 40. Yeah. I feel pretty good about that.
I feel like Little T may be surprisingly fast.
Yeah, I think Little T's played soccer.
Yeah, maybe.
She's light.
She's got bad knees and ankles.
Little T. So, like, I could crush everybody drinking. Little T would be the wild card. I think I could pretty much outrun everybody, but Little T would be the wild card. But again, a Little T's 23.
Yeah.
You're the best athlete, but Little T's the wild card.
Yeah.
We'll never know.
You know, untold story. Kelsey, who works in our sales department, is actually a good athlete too.
Oh, I know.
High school softball, high school basketball.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if we ever go co-ed kickball, co-ed something, we got some talent.
Yeah. Lance, what's your favorite? Kevin wants to know your favorite IPA.
Well, Kevin, if I'm being politically correct, and it is an incredible IPA. Seriously, the Wicked Weed Pernicious, and I want to try the Wicked Weed. What are we calling the crazy Wicked Weed?
The double IPA.
Is the freak good? Can I get a freak? Yeah, I'm gonna get a freak. Why not? So we'll go with that right now.
Well, she turned the lights off on you.
You want one right now?
Yeah, why not? Never been thrown out of a airport bar.
I don't think they're throwing us out, but why did the light go on?
Hey, my dude is exchanging numbers.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, how about that? What time do you think we'll arrive tonight?
Well, we're expected to land at 11:57.
What time
Eastern.
Thank you.
That's what time we land?
11:57 p.m. Eastern time is when we land. So it's going to be a late night, early crew call tomorrow morning.
That's right.
We're going to look like it's going to be definitely a 3-hat day tomorrow, I believe.
Brooks wants us to know if we'll do another live, letting you know we landed and didn't crash or burn. That'll be 9 a.m. tomorrow. That's when we'll be live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's a back room tomorrow, first of all, we apologize for their lack of talent.
Yeah.
But B, I'm kidding, guys. They're fantastic. They are the backup plan. If we go down, it's a Lunsford, Forrester, Tyler, Rockstar will probably be called back from the road at that point. It'll be a sad show.
Yep.
I wouldn't be around to see it though.
How long can I drink a Diet Coke and put up with these two? That's pretty much every day. So.
Yeah.
Oh, you messed my hair up. I don't have a hat. So my hat's packed in the plane somewhere.
I've got a few in my bag.
If Clemson and Notre Dame went to the Big Ten, would that be the best conference?
My Clemson to the Big Ten.
I don't know. That's just the question that was asked.
No offense to any Clemson folks. CLENSON.
Yeah.
I don't think the Big Ten would happen. I think they would go Florida State
You
or
don't think the Big Ten
Miami
would take
first.
Clemson?
I don't.
Yeah.
Then they would go Florida State or Miami first.
Philip wants to. Well, let's last in 1 second. Is there a chance of reviving a Monday Night Football preview show? We're actually going to do that. It's going to be video based like this. Monday nights, we've talked about 6 o'clock. Is that what time we're doing that? Monday Night Football show, 6 o'clock?
So game starts 7:20. Yeah, probably so.
Yeah. 6 o'clock on that one. So we'll do that every Monday night.
Well, I need a commitment that you guys will watch it.
Did I watch Monday Night Football?
No, not you guys.
Oh.
I need a commitment. You guys are
Well,
going
of
to
course
watch
they're
it.
gonna
We're
watch
do
it.
that on Monday
Of
night.
course they're going to watch it. Why would they not watch it?
I just feel like everyone's footballed out by Monday.
What does Hunter say about Wicked Weed?
Where's Hunter?
Man, that shit goes fast.
It does. Wicked Weed Coastal Love is a good idea, he says.
So they've got a dank, which I haven't had. I've got the freak I'm about to pull in. I don't think she's supposed to support this heavy because that's the reason I didn't get it.
Yeah, there you go,
Yeah.
my friend.
So
We're not going to remember
No.
Tomahawk Airlines coming up.
I'm
You
really
got the dream.
and when I take an edible, I'm going to be. So Malibu Maddie has asked, y'all get me back to the room okay?
Will we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
Got our sponsorship in, which you get these written off now.
Brandon stumbling into our Monday meeting. Are we doing fantasy again?
Yes.
Lunsford
That
hopes.
close?
I'm just not a big fantasy
Well,
guy. I'll do the draft.
I've never been a fantasy guy ever. I thought the draft was a lot of fun, and
I
the fact
enjoyed it.
that I won, it wasn't even close. Lunsford can say what he wants. I'm all about like trying to defend my title. But yeah,
He said he found a college game he hopes we're willing to do.
Ooh.
Lunsford did. I'll listen.
I would rather do college.
I'd rather do college with no group of fives.
So only Power 5 college?
I'm putting a lock on Peyton Thorne though. If I get the first overall pick,
If you get
are you on the Auburn payroll?
If you get the first overall pick, you're taking Peyton Thorne?
that was my sarcasm.
Oh,
Apparently, it doesn't show up in the Phoenician.
it doesn't. Matt says Ocean City has a slingshot ride. Content?
No way.
Text the queen of content.
No way.
Little T.
No
Dunaway, I will
The
not
content-
my
the
steak
content-
salad if
there's
you
no
do the
way.
slingshot.
There's no way because there's some guy on TikTok that posts that shit all the time, and
Right.
that is legit scary. Like it's 0 to 100 miles per hour and nothing.
You just got a tattoo. Why are you worried about that?
I'll go ahead and tell you, folks. The tattoo is nothing. That was on a 1 to 10 scale. 2.
Right?
2.
How many Mississippi Delta tamales from Champions could you eat in 1 hour?
I don't even know.
Those things are filling.
I don't know if I can say Mississippi Delta recipe tamale.
You just did.
I could eat in an hour.
In an hour, that's the question.
I probably could only choke down 15 of them because they are filling. They're so good, though.
Hey, so we got to be somewhat careful because I will tell you this: the late Tommy Cummings, one of my former roommates, fraternity brothers, great guy, God rest his soul. They yanked him off the plane before he got on because he was a little too intoxicated.
I'm not doing the show by myself, so
So I'm just saying, if I hand you half an edible, you gonna be able to handle this?
No, I'm not. I'm only doing my stuff because I know what my stuff does to me.
A preacher did my stuff. You don't trust? It's a man of God.
Yours is
man of the cloth.
Mine is legitimate stuff that is regulated by the USDA from legal places. So no. And I've already had mine earlier today. I'm good.
Samuel wants to know when you're getting your nipples pierced, anyway.
I'm not, but I am thinking. I'm already thinking about a second tattoo.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Let's go deeper into that. What do you think?
Something
about?
right here.
Yeah, but like what?
I don't know. I got to find something meaningful to me.
Bucks logo?
No,
Blaze logo?
Get a QR code for Lance's line.
Or get a Lance's lock and then
No,
the
I've got-
next round app.
I've got long live here with my daughter. I'm thinking something disruptive up here.
Right. Like disrupt?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I've always liked that word disrupt.
Scott says, what about a tamale contest as a sequel to Hot Ones? We just see who could eat the most tamales while we're answering questions from Rockstar.
When you do things like that, that ends up being like eventually somebody throws up, and I'm not into throwing
That's
up.
how you lose. Yeah, you're not. Dunaway is not into throwing up.
So, little man Jack Taylor he has told me that he would pinch hit for me, and I have never seen somebody that can take the hot stuff like him. He had a buddy over the day. So when we did the bomb, it was the organic bomb. It wasn't the legitimate chemical bomb. we've got the chemical bomb in our fridge, and when he has friends over, they do like the bomb challenge, and it doesn't bother him. So like little man could smoke our challenge, so he can do it for me. I'm all about it.
Yeah, Kevin says you could just get and prosper and live long and prosper.
Yeah. No.
Surprise team in the NFL this year.
Surprise team in the NFL this year is going to be the Carolina Panthers.
We're in Charlotte, Lance.
Come
you don't
on.
have to
Don't
play
be a
Homer
homer.
just because
You know
we're in
what? I
Charlotte.
swear to God on my kids, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I promise you, I think Carolina's going
I
to be
mean,
really,
you
really
probably
good.
couldn't swing a dead cat in here and hit a Panthers fan, but we're in Charlotte.
No, I do think Adam Thielen coming over, Bryce Young is going to be fantastic.
We had a
You add Justin Houston to bookend Brian Burns,
right.
and I think Frank Reich's a hell of a coach. I'm just telling you, and that is such a winnable division.
Yep.
If Forster's Falcons had a better quarterback, if they had Bryce Young, I would go the same way. But watch out, 9-7. 9-8 or 10-7, and they'll win the division.
Look at Forster said it's the Falcons boys. I got a funny Panthers story though, since we're in
First
Charlotte.
one.
Okay, Jim, please. My gosh.
No, just on that. I think it's going to be the Falcons. I think they have.
You agree with Scott?
Yeah, I agree with Forrester there. I think
Be real says rise up.
I think it's a 10-7 team. The Falcons, they have all the parts except quarterback. If Ritter is just okay, I think they win that division more than Bryce and the Panthers. Surprise team in the NFL to me will be the.
Don't do it, please. Look at what he's doing over here. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't say the
Healthy
the Rams.
Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins.
Dang you, man!
I
My
think-
God,
I
you know
think-
what? You know what we have to overcome already?
Number one seed going to the playoffs.
Now, Dunaway does like the driving of the show. He's the point guard.
Right.
Sometimes he'll dribble off the foot, but I told him we needed to get into the top 100 players based on the fact
Can we do that tomorrow?
the players actually voted on this, and I thought it was fascinating because Tagovailoa was in it, Jared Goff's in it, Kirk Cousins is in it. You know who's not in it?
Here,
Matt Stafford.
he's an old man.
He's old. He's 35.
What time's our flight?
There's only
It's still 2 hours away.
What
Yeah.
time's our flight really?
10:20.
Are you kidding me?
no.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
I want to drag you.
Okay.
To
I was
the
going to
cabin.
tell this. Hang on one second.
But anyway, my point is, Stafford has a lot of football left in him if he wants it. You look at where Aaron Rodgers is right now when Tom Brady won his last Super Bowl. To say that Kirk Cousins and Tua Tagovailoa are actually better than Matt Stafford and Jared Goff, the guy they gave up the world for and won a
Right.
Super Bowl immediately, makes no sense.
Yeah.
You're not even paying attention.
I
Neither one
am.
of y'all are.
No,
That's
I
fine.
am. I
That's
heard
fine.
everything you said. To say that Tua Tagovailoa is better than Matt Stafford is insane. Literally
More
just in those
so
words.
Jared Goff.
And Jared Goff.
They
They gave
traded
up to
the
get
world.
him.
They traded their souls.
Yeah. All right, so here's the Carolina Panthers story. I wonder if Dunaway remembers this.
Oh, are we going Ray Caruth?
No, God, no.
Shot his pregnant
I think
girlfriend.
everybody remembers
Killed
that
her.
one. All right, so Dunaway and I, when we were back in radio, we were in a meeting. We were on a conference call in a meeting, and the meeting involved the owners of this company that is based here in Charlotte. They're based in Charlotte, and they were starting a company in Birmingham, and they were moving to Birmingham. You remember this meeting?
I do.
Okay. So apparently, a guy named Mark Packer, who's on the ACC network now, was doing local
Pac-Man.
radio. Pac-Man was doing local radio here in Charlotte, and
With
he
our friend Taylor
advertised-
Tannenbaum.
well, he's with Taylor Tannenbaum now, but
Yeah.
this was back when he was just doing his own show, The Pack, in Charlotte, and he advertised for this company that was coming to Birmingham. So they put us on a conference call with him, but he did not know the owners of the company were in the room. Okay, so he thought it was just me and Dunaway in the room. So they had told us, hey, we're the official blank of the Carolina Panthers. So we start the call, and he's just telling us, oh, it's a great company. You'll love working with these people. You'll love working with these people. And I said, well, they told me that, you guys advertise that they're the official blank of the Carolina Panthers. And he goes, with the owners in the room now, he goes, what a waste of money that is for them. There's more Cowboys fans in Charlotte than there are Panthers fans. And I'm like, Okay, he said that.
Yeah.
Literally, what a waste of money for them. And we're looking around the room like, did the owners of the company just hear that? So I think Dunaway did one of those. All right.
Clapping is my go-to
Yeah, that's
awkward moment.
That's Dunaway's awkward mechanism is he starts clapping. So I think Dunaway starts clapping. He's like,
All right, Pac-Man, thanks,
okay,
man.
Try the freak.
This is the freak.
This is the
That's
this
one
is
that they weren't
double
supposed,
IPA.
They weren't supposed to serve me in a big glass, but they did. Yeah.
Wow. What you think, Dunaway?
Well, that's pretty good, though.
Okay. I haven't tried it yet. Let's do
It's a
it.
good taste.
Thomas says my wife is like, oh Lord, they're on at night now too.
I love your wife.
Thomas, just heads up, we'll make this announcement in the next couple of weeks. You won't be able to get rid of us.
Yeah.
I just saw my schedule, and Dunaway was like, poor Chili.
Yeah.
Chili's never going to see me.
Nah, Chili will see me.
I will tell you that my wife texted me the other day, and she's like,
Thank God you're doing more content.
that's what she said. She's like, I really enjoy that you're working so much now.
Yeah, I bet.
That and golf. No, she seriously said that she really enjoys our platform. The more she watches it, she's back. She's fallen in love with us again.
Your wife has?
Yeah,
Maggie has?
because
We hadn't seen him.
all of her coworkers watch it now, so
that's
she
it.
feels like she has to watch
She's
it
jumping on the bandwagon.
to be up into the
Hey,
conversation.
don't you think there comes a time that you've worked so much for her and she's laid around that once she starts like making a little money, you should be able to sit on the couch?
There'll be a time.
Okay.
Whenever you guys get rid of me, I'll just do that. I'll be a stay-at-home dad. Actually, at that point,
Brooks, I
stay-at-home
think
husband.
Chili will be at Floribama. Steve Powers, our guy that like is instrumental in putting everything together. The only animals that are allowed at Floribama are service animals. Believe it or not, Chili is a service animal.
Oh, hang on.
Already?
I was texting Mincy back.
Yeah, so I think there's a chance that Chili will be down there. Oh, yeah, you take that.
Well, Lance makes friends everywhere, doesn't he?
No, I'm just looking. Oh, okay.
Uh,
Bass Pro Masters? Just regular stuff?
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Fucking
I don't think this guy wants to talk though.
Look, there's Bree.
Dunaway showed me a picture of Bree chicken fried. I've never seen him.
It's ridiculous.
It really is ridiculous.
Just saying, she was at Lollapalooza.
No, it's fantastic. Bree chicken fried, everybody. Lollapalooza.
Trying to learn how to do content.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's important.
That's content. Hey, are we going to eat dinner or not?
I don't know. At this point,
This flight leaves in basically an hour and a half. Got any plans for eating dinner?
Oh, I'm not. I'm past that.
You're past
Problem
dinner?
is, like, people that have traveled with me, a couple of people are out there. Once I get to a point, I don't eat. A liquid diet. But I'm about to do an edible, so maybe I'll eat it 5 a.m.
Yeah.
My fridge is packed.
Your fridge is packed, that's what we're told.
God, do you know how good a bowl of Captain Crunch would be in the
Oh,
morning? When's the last time you had
Do you
Captain
like it
Crunch?
with crunch berries?
Oh, I do not like Crunch.
You don't like it with
I
crunch
like the
berries?
original.
So you just like normal Captain Crunch, no crunch berries?
But it has been. I got some in the pandemic because I was just looking for some kind of comfort when we were all quarantining away from each other. Not that we ever did.
Zach asked for a Feinbaum story. He says now's the time. We worked with Paul. How many years did we work with Paul? Probably
like
10. And I got to be honest with you.
I love the guy.
I never had one cross situation with Paul at all. Paul
Me
could not
either.
have been better to work with.
No,
Yeah.
I remember
Paul
one
just-
time Paul and I we were in Buckhead. I think it was called the Red Door, and we were out back because the line was too long to PM. So we were pissing out back, and this dude came out, and he was like talking total shit to his girlfriend. And Paul choked him out and kept choking him and choking him and choking him. And I was like,
Paul, don't
let
kill
up,
him.
Paul.
Paul,
get
don't
off,
kill
get
him.
off, Paul. And he was dead. And so then Paul and I rolled him up in the rug, and then we buried him. And I'm just kidding.
No, really. That's just kidding. You like Paul.
No,
though.
and truthfully,
I do.
Yep.
truthfully though, I mean, he's a guy that. I mean, I don't know if he ever has, but I don't think Paul's ever said a negative word about any of us. And there's very few people you can say
I think this
in the
guy's got a
business
hit on
about
me.
us.
I swear to God.
I don't think so. I think,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Paul doesn't talk shit about people.
right?
No, but it's nonstop. You don't see it.
I think he's
would ignore
he's
him.
into you.
I'd ignore him.
He's not into me.
I think he's into you. I
I
recognize this shit.
Biggest may have run its course. What do y'all think? And we're an hour 20 in.
I don't know. What's the last question? What's the last comment?
Any chance on a Wimp return? That's up to probably not. We love Wimp. Got nothing against Wimp, but
We love Wimp.
Yeah.
Next question.
Samuel says Acuna just got taken out of the game. I don't know what they mean by that.
Taken
We don't
out?
have the grades on, do we?
No, shit.
I don't know if it means injured. Did
Give us-
Spencer pull him?
Give
What's
us
the
more
deal?
information.
What was the deal?
Give us more information.
Really?
How about this? How about we do the most interesting question for each of the three of us, and then we'll shut it down.
Okay, one more question for each of us,
But
and
it's
give
got
us
to be
more details
really
on
good,
Acuna.
so we'll wait.
So
until-
direct it, and so they need to direct us at it?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
he
Brown.
was hitting the elbow. All right,
okay.
so
Well,
direct a question at us. Crap. Hang on. Pirates pitcher hit him. Acuna seems like he gets hurt a lot. I'm not saying that's his fault, but I brought that up a lot. He gets hurt a
No,
lot.
I think people throw at him a lot.
Maybe they do.
No, that's not it.
Oh, I do. I think they throw at
I
him.
think he might be a pussy.
No, I'm not a Braves fan, but I
He's
think
a
they
great
throw at him.
player.
I think
He's
they
definitely
throw
a
at
great
him.
player.
I think they throw at him.
Shit,
I think when you get down to the Caribbean players,
Yeah.
I think those players are cutthroat. I think they throw at him.
So Ryan Chili is on his way to
She.
Nashville.
You
It's
said
a she.
his. It's a she, right?
Yeah, she is on her way to Nashville right now.
I mean, is there something you need to tell us about Chili? What are Chili's pronouns?
No, Chili
No
doesn't-
slash needed.
doesn't care
Yeah,
about anything.
that was from the liberal.
Yeah, doesn't care about anything politically correct. She just wants food. But yeah, Chili's on her way to Nashville. I'll see her Saturday, and then she goes to boot camp when we go to the Florida.
Lance, does me talking over you all get on your nerves?
Not at all.
You talk over us?
Huh?
I didn't
You
know
talk
this.
I don't know. That's what Zach says.
Zach,
No,
I
Zach.
really don't
I talk
notice.
over everybody
I
because
don't-
I drive the show.
I don't watch the show every day, so I don't know.
promise you, I don't notice.
Trust me, I talk over everybody because I drive the show. I have to move us on.
Ryan
to the
wants me
next
to
thing.
back off. What am I doing here? Why is everybody on me right now? All right, here you go for Dunaway. You're well known for awkward moments, but give us a story about someone actually doing something awkward to you instead.
Okay, here we go.
First time you got banged in the ass.
No,
right?
no, no. There was
Still
this
live.
yeah.
Alabama cheerleader that I had.
What was his name?
This is, this is back in my single days.
What was his name?
And there was this girl on top of the pyramids that I'd always had a little crush on at games. And I had the opportunity after she graduated to ask her out.
Right?
And so we dated for a little bit. And I took her to work with me one day to cover the Division II National Championship game. And I liked this girl a lot. And it was at North Alabama. They played the D2 National Championship game at North Alabama for some reason. And Jack State was playing in it. And we're driving back.
No, wait. The D2 National Championship football?
It was at North Alabama.
Yeah, I was at that game.
And it was Jack
Yeah.
State and somebody.
Yeah, it was Pittsburgh State.
And that was Denny Franchione the coach of that team?
I don't
know
I
either.
think so at the time, no.
Okay.
But they
it's
had a
Pittsburgh
stud.
State.
Yeah, they had the Harlan Hill Trophy when it was a receiver.
So we're driving back.
This is the one Jack State won the national championship.
And this
right?
girl is, and she has grown into a wonderful wife, mom, and she was cooler than I
Is
deserved.
this the one I met last at Slice?
I don't know.
Okay, go ahead.
But on the drive back, she leaned over from the passenger seat and licked me from my jawbone to my
I've heard this
temple.
story.
And at that point, I knew our relationship was over. And because I do awkward moments all the time, and I thought that was the most awkward moment ever that she went and licked me.
Yeah.
And it was over. It was done.
Yep.
At that point, I couldn't move past that.
That's
and
tough.
I liked her a lot. Loved her even at that
Yeah,
point.
loved her. How many times had y'all been out?
We've been out 6 or 7.
And you loved her?
I mean, I was quick. I was quick in the 90s.
You
Quick
tell
in love.
somebody, you
Quick
tell
in
somebody
love.
you loved them right away,
Quick
wouldn't
in
you?
love. But that
Yeah.
that was a game
So
changing moment.
so y'all are just driving down the road and she leans over.
From the not just a little one.
Has she been drinking?
No. And it's still daylight.
Yeah.
It was jawbone to temple, a lick,
Yeah.
full like cat-like.
Now,
Now in my 50s, I'm like, maybe I misread that. Maybe I should have Should have played that differently.
Matthew says, no names needed. Best story about a fellow Birmingham media member. Is there one you can tell without using a name?
I was on a trip one time.
Wait, no, are you using names here? No. Okay, no names.
I was on a trip one time with a bunch of people who are my friends in the media. And the guy met a girl, and she was legally, like in her 20s.
Okay, she was legally in her 20s.
But she did not look it at the time. And I was like, are we sure this girl is like 21?
Mm-hmm.
And we had to ID her to make sure she was 21 that he was kissing on. Like,
that's weird as fuck.
That is weird.
You guys were there.
No,
I was there?
Yeah. I wasn't.
Oh, yeah, you were.
Right here, I'm going to type a name. Can you see if I do this? Don't you're not wearing any glasses.
No.
But I get the Yankees guy. Let's sit.
No,
you don't want to get over it?
No. You're instigating at this point.
Steven, I've never seen the size of Matt Jones, but I'm game.
Yeah, I'm typing him so I can read them.
Oh, I was there. Yeah.
Wait, who is it?
And that was we call other people the Russian now, but that was the original Russian.
Yeah.
I don't remember who it was. No.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that. I was there.
And we had to walk to the room to go pee, remember? When we were in that suite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and I came back out one time and I was like, literally.
Oh, yeah, because I kept in bed and I was like,
Yeah.
y'all stay on that.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Zach says Brown pulled the plug.
Yeah, that might have been.
Damn, Zach.
Zach's all over you. What? Is that cool,
No, he's
Zach?
want me to pull the plug on the show. He thinks we're probably done.
Is that Zach?
That's what I'm saying.
Like longtime Zach, like Jason's friend Zach?
I really don't
Zach
know.
is one of the most sarcastic motherfuckers I've ever met, though.
Yeah.
I love Zach.
I
I like sarcastic motherfuckers. I'm a member of the club.
Are you? Thomas asked what my handicap is. I will confess to you that I cannot play to this right now.
I can confess to you.
Dude, what is happening to y'all golf-wise?
What do you mean?
Like, everything's falling apart.
It's
Like,
not
y'all play all
falling
the
apart.
time, but, like, it's not good.
I mean, I shot a 79 the other day.
That's not good.
79 is not good?
Nope.
It's 4.4, but I cannot play to that right now.
Oh, no. What are y'all doing?
Showing our handicap. That's what our handicap is. You're a 12.3.
I'm a 12.3.
Yeah.
Is
But
this like a grinder app? Or?
no, it's your handicap.
Okay.
I can't play to that right now.
And mine's
I would say
legit. I enter every
that. My
score,
last,
good
I
or
do
bad.
too. Here, I'll
Good
show
or
you
bad.
my last.
I mean, if y'all going to show shit, I got to show shit.
You gonna show the girlfriend?
I'm going to show.
Hang on,
You gonna show girlfriend pic?
Oh, the dog.
Chili.
All right.
I want to see girlfriend pics.
Here's my last 79, 85, 79. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not in the screen. 79, 85, 79, 76, 79, 82, 83, 78. That's my last few scores.
For me, I've been playing
So,
back a tee lately
Right.
because I usually play the the old man tees. But I played back of tees lately, so I've gone 87, 87, 84,
I can't see it.
93.
I'll do that real quick.
Oh, wow. Screenshot that shit.
Yeah, I think we've probably done here. I think we've done enough.
Damn, bro, I'm pulling the
Really,
plug.
bro, I mean, Bridgewell, I get asked the question. He says,
No, but I think we keep going until we can't speak, right?
well, I mean, we got a flight to catch in an hour, and
Well, if Rich Law says it's done, it's done.
No, if
Is
we
Rich Law
keep
saying it's
going-
done?
he was the one that wanted to just keep going.
Hey, Carlito is taking over.
Yes, you got what's back, Lance. Yankees hats on the move. Lance needs to watch his back.
Way out last edition. No, he's down on the ground over here, boys.
No, it's not.
I think he is.
No, I think he is.
Did
Hey,
he-
yo, is
Did
he?
he pass out? Did he pass out? Again, I think you're getting way too involved in this, Lance. Why do y'all think he's on the ground?
Because she was giggling.
No, she's talking on her.
I
Y'all,
think she stepped over.
y'all see that little white thing that's in her ear that acts as a headphone? It's called AirPods.
You know, I hate when you're like that.
Well, I mean, y'all thought she was laughing. She was talking on the phone on her AirPods.
LT had AirPods in that
They
were
were
working.
working.
Should we
They
tell
were
him?
working
No,
because
they
you
were.
got them to work.
I did, but your volume was. The
Like, we could
thing
hear
you were
you.
watching was just
We could
blaring
all hear
through
it.
the plane. Everybody could hear
I
it.
don't want Pixelaw to go to bed.
He's going to bed?
No, he said if we quit, he goes to bed.
All night, Pritchell. All night, buddy.
I honestly will be 90% honest with anything you ask me.
90%.
Wow.
What's the
That's
why?
more
Why
than
are you
real
holding
life.
back 10%?
Yeah, because I got 10% of shit that doesn't need to come out.
Okay.
Yeah, by the way, 90% is more than we get usually. I don't think he gets me 90. I don't think he gets me 90% when I ask him if he likes me.
Wait, so let's figure this out. So
Okay.
what time is the flight?
Again, it's in an hour and 40 minutes.
So why don't we
It's an
do
hour
30
and
more
40
minutes? Why don't we do till...
It's an hour and 40 more minutes?
Yes, Jim.
So we're at 8 o'clock Central. We'll go till 8:30.
Okay.
We'll order a couple more drinks and then we're done.
All right.
30 more minutes.
All right.
Y'all pop the shit out of us, whatever you want to hear.
What is going on with that wheelchair? Why is it so loud?
Brown.
And I'm
What's
going to
it-
bring people in to
brown
do shots
vacuum
with us
wheelchairs?
and ask them questions.
Everybody's significant other. Go get them and get them to ask questions.
Yeah, we're good. Can I get a fresh Diet Coke, please?
We're going to buy this drink right here.
Oh, Lance is buying drinks now, by the way. Dunaway, how does this normally end? Lance buying drinks.
How does it normally?
Well, with
Normally it would be on the couch.
Did you ever imbibe while at your previous job? Yeah, like, can I answer this question?
Did we ever do what?
Imbibe. Did Lance ever drink when he was at his previous job? Thank you very much, ma'am.
I never did.
Yes, you did. One time, Lance was at.
Oh, yeah, with Tony
we used
Curry?
to call. It's what they call a remote in the business. It's where you're doing like we'll do tomorrow's a road show, but they called it a remote, and you would be at a bar and they do like, call-ins or whatever. And Lance was there with Tony Curry, and they had a beer. We got and
ask a question.
Oh god, he's bought a beer, so he's asking somebody a question. You got to tell her she's on live now. We can't.
And we're
show her.
live.
So
So
she can't be seen.
Hey, so you're going to be live on the air? Is that okay?
Sure.
she said sure.
I'll finish that story later. Lance has a friend.
What is your name?
Allie.
Hallie. Where are you from?
Boston.
Boston.
Boston. Yes.
I
Boston.
think you over-exaggerated.
No,
that.
but
Are you from there?
No, yeah, I'm from there.
Okay. Have you ever heard of Charleston?
Yes.
What goes on in Charleston?
I don't really know. Beans.
Was it like bank robberies or something?
What goes on in Charleston?
Like Charles.
It's Charles.
No, Charleston.
Charlestown?
Yeah.
Oh,
Matt.
Charles.
Oh
Town.
boy, God, you can't even say it right.
Well, yeah,
Charlestown.
we're from Alabama. So
Oh
Oh,
God,
yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, bank robbery.
Okay.
Back in
Is
the
that
day.
legitimate though?
Yeah, back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah. So no more though.
No.
Okay.
Now it's like preppy people, like young professionals.
Okay. So what do you do in Boston?
I'm a nurse.
Okay.
Oh, very nice. What brings you to Charlotte?
My sister lives down here, and I'm probably gonna move down here.
Oh,
Welcome to the South.
well, that's kind of the South.
It's kind of the South. It's a good mix.
Little.
So how long have you been in Boston as a nurse?
As a nurse, like 7-8 years.
So were you there during the bombing?
Yeah, I was at the bomb.
Whoa, you were at the Boston
How
Airlines?
live is this?
Very live.
Very, very live.
How
Yeah,
live?
Very live.
No, it's not.
Why,
a
you're
big
not
deal.
supposed to be there?
No, I mean no. I mean it's fine for me to be. At
But
the
were
bomb.
you a nurse when you were at the bombing? Or
I was
just...
a nurse in school.
Wow. So did you help out?
I mean, no, I had my dog with me.
Where'd you go to school? BU?
No, I went to Mass College of Pharmacy.
Very good.
So
What kind of dog?
it was a pit bull.
I don't blame you for running. I mean, I think most people would have done that. You didn't know what was going on.
No, I mean
Did,
the
did
dog started freaking out, so I was like, oh, I gotta
Did
go.
you know anybody that got personally that it affected?
No, not. I mean, like, not like anybody got hurt.
Yeah.
Where are you guys from?
Birmingham.
Alabama.
Do you know where that is?
Not that dumb, yes.
When I was growing up, I'd go to the beach and I would be like, I'm from Birmingham. And they'd be like, England?
Yeah.
Oh,
he sounds
come
English.
on.
I know.
No, they will.
You don't think he
Seriously.
sounds English?
I meant the accent.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
He has
I mean,
an accent.
I'm pretty
He
good
knows
with
he's got-
accents. Like, I date somebody, he's from Dallas. He's like, I don't have an accent. I was like, that's the first thing I knew about you.
You don't really have that big Boston accent.
No, I can't. I don't want to.
Say smart.
Smart.
See? Because most Boston people say smart.
Yeah, but like I know not to say it like that.
Oh, so you've changed.
Like if you were gonna open a jar, how do you say it?
I say draw. I still say draw.
Draw?
Yeah, it's a
For
draw.
Draw?
jar?
It's like, yeah, it's a draw.
It's a draw?
Yeah,
That's not even how it's spelled.
yeah, it's a draw.
What about far away?
Far away.
Okay. What about I'm gonna get in the car and back it up?
Oh my god, I gotta get my flight.
Oh, where are you flying?
Back to Boston.
Oh, I think
What
we
is
covered
this?
that already.
What is this weak ass beer you're drinking?
It's a cider.
It's like somebody pissed
Yeah,
in
it
it.
looks like a urine sample.
7%. It does the trick.
Oh, damn, a 7% cider?
Yeah, you got the other
Oh,
females' attention.
yeah.
Hey,
over
you
there.
got a stain.
No.
Multiple stains. What is that?
That's
It's like,
It's like an alien
it was like
thing.
an ink. It was
it's ink
ink.
from nursing. I mean,
Yeah.
she's a fucking nurse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's taking notes.
Okay.
I'm taking notes. No, it's more of like I left my pen in my pocket. And oops.
Wow.
There we
Okay.
go.
Well, hey, very good to meet you.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
Welcome to Charlotte.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Pleasure.
Safe travels.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Yep. All right, there we go. What was her name?
I don't
I
know.
don't remember either.
Oh, man, she had a tattoo on her back of her neck. We're going to compare tattoos.
Luke says, "Move on from the chick."
That would have been my first chance to say, I just got tatted.
Dave says, "No more F's, Dunaway." Yeah, Jim.
F's?
Yes.
How many F's have I said?
A lot.
I will not remember this in the morning.
You will not, clearly.
Right now, best odds on who misses the show tomorrow.
Dave wanted her to say clam chowder. Melton says the way she sounds jar makes us all feel like we're unedible. So how do you say? What did she say?
She was saying dwar.
Dwar?
Yeah, dwar. I've never heard that.
Dwar?
Like it was
Never
part
heard
of
of dwar.
what you put a dwarf in. Dwar.
I don't know if she's ever seen Fever Pitch. Fever Pitch.
Oh, Scott. I
Right,
wish
said
you were
ask
here,
about The
Scott.
Departed.
Scott, I got the coffee tomorrow.
You gotten coffee for Scott? Car keys and khakis. Bridge Lawson, step it up, Dunaway. Asked to see your feet.
God, I didn't look down.
I didn't
I'm
either.
losing my game. I did not
Yeah.
look down.
Yeah.
Come back, lady. Bridge laws get me in trouble, by the way.
Why did she want to know how live we were when we brought up the Boston bombing?
I
I
have
thought that
no
was kind of
idea.
weird, didn't you? So how live are we?
I mean, how live can you be? I don't understand.
Oh, it's almost like she was a co-conspirator.
Yeah, I know. Like she knew the guys that was hiding in the boat behind the backyard.
She didn't look Boston-like.
Philip says 90% honest. Lance, who's your least favorite co-host, and why was it Ian Fitzsimmons? It was not Ian
It was
Fitzsimmons.
not Ian Fitzsimmons.
It was
I want
Ian
more.
It's Dunaway more than Ian
Yeah.
Fitzsimmons.
Hey, honest to goodness, it is me more than Ian. Ian and Ryan, and excuse me, Ian and Lance. You guys are almost like brothers, aren't you?
Yeah, we were. I still love Ian. I will say this. I'm not going to say who my least favorite is. You guys aren't, obviously. Ian wasn't. Man, I went through,
More than
like, you have no idea. And I had no control over what was going on. And Matthew says Straw. Straw was a good guy.
Straw
He
was a
throwing
good dude,
a
man.
bad mix.
yeah, we like Straw.
Really a good dude.
Yeah,
Brian
yeah.
Straw.
Yeah.
And honest to goodness,
Well, like, so
Brian
like
may
least
hate us.
favorite
I
or
don't know if he
least
does.
Oh, I
talented?
don't think Straw hates us. I don't know why he would.
we're the guys who replaced him,
That doesn't mean.
but it was just a bad fit. It
Yeah.
wasn't
No,
his
so
fault.
least favorite or least talented?
He said least favorite. I don't know that you.
Oh, Dunaway's my least favorite.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Here's what I want to pledge. I want more Ian Fitzsimmons in our lives. I love Ian Fitzsimmons. And
Okay.
people, and maybe even in our office space, but I think a lot of people think I would be insecure having Ian Fitzsimmons in our life again. I love Ian Fitzsimmons. I would listen every day to this guy and Ian Fitzsimmons. I would listen every day.
Okay,
Before I would come in.
Somebody hit it, but I'm not going to say it.
But what they hit.
Nothing.
But I love listening to LT and Ian Fitzsimmons on the original, well, I guess it wasn't the original round table, but the round table that I grew up with, that I was listening to when Brown and I were doing a show. I loved that show. And despite Lance saying that I tried to get him fired and things like that, I envied what they had, the chemistry they had together. I thought they were fantastic.
Yeah, by the way, Pritch,
He used to dog yell out to me.
yeah, Malibu Maddie is not excited about you talking about I would bang the chick in a janitor's closet. Tell what?
This is part of being on the show, man.
I know.
You got to deal with that.
It's very early to get on Malibu Maddie's bad
You just
side.
got to deal with stuff. People say things all the time.
What? Now I will tell you this: Malibu Maddie is ruthless. So.
You know what I love about Wicked Weed Brewing, where we're at?
What's that?
Adam's
Jim?
Beverage.
Awkwardly changing the.
They say, to hell with espresso martinis. They've got it blocked out here.
They do. Those are probably hard to make.
None of those little girls coming here. Give me an espresso martini.
Yeah, Pritzlaw, he did try to get me fired.
I did not.
He did 100%.
Did not.
So
How
her
could I get
name
you
was
fired?
Alexis. Yeah.
But she worked at CBS 42. How could she get you fired at jobs?
Well, you work with her. And
But
so,
how could you get you fired at jobs?
You told people to call into jobs to say that I was an immoral, terrible guy.
That is bullshit. That is some girl feeding you,
You think
some
she
bullshit.
would make that up? For what?
I can give you a name of what that sounds like.
Alexis
some other person
Jones.
in our
Alexa
life.
Jones.
That is such bullshit.
True story.
I may have warned her to watch out that maybe you were a player before I knew Alexis. But I'd never ever try to
the
get you
one
fired.
that married the fucking multi-millionaire? No. She called me and she was like, I want to tell you, Dunaway is calling people and getting them to call Cumulus to get you fired.
Bull. That is the biggest bullshit.
Why
story
would she
there.
say that, though?
I don't
Brown,
know. She was trying to get in your
I'm
pants.
not in
maybe.
this list.
You're not going to moderate.
Trying to get in your,
I'm running camera.
I would say trying to get in your pants. There's no way. There's no way that happened. I would tell you if it happened. There's no way it happened.
Maybe she already got in my pants.
Maybe.
So what would that matter? I'm just saying. So if I said that, that would stop you in your tracks.
No.
There's nothing to gain.
No, I think she mission accomplished at that point. She Tom Cruise off the ramp at that point. It worked. It worked. Good for her.
Anyway, Dunaway used to not like me.
wait. So not true. Who was the guy who tried so hard to call you when you were at the casino? And you were talking, they didn't go to commercial break. I don't know who it was, probably Rockstar.
No, Rockstar's the one that fucked me, and he was like taking a smoke break.
Rockstar smoked back in the day?
No. He didn't care back in the day.
But when you were at the casino, I was like calling. They're still on break. They're I can still hear them. Tell them not to say anything bad. Tell them not to say anything
That's
bad.
before you were doing a show together, though.
It was
Yeah,
back
I
when
know.
you say I was trying to get you fired.
No.
If I was trying to get you
Once
fired,
we started doing a show, I think you were trying to get me fired.
once we started doing the show,
Yeah.
no way. You're
Yeah.
the moneymaker. There's no way. Once we started doing the show, Lance,
Let's call Alexa live on the air. Can we do that? I got her number.
Bitches lie
No, I can't.
sometimes, but get her, call her.
I'll text her right now.
She's
I haven't
lying.
talked to her in 10 years.
Yeah.
So wait, you're saying that after February 1 of 2010, I tried to get you fired.
Well, let's just see. I'm going to text her right now.
After February 1 of 2010.
Yep.
I'm not even sure she worked at CBS 42 still.
I don't know if she's alive, but we'll check.
It's a bullshit story.
I
You
just
can
sent it,
believe what
yo.
you-
Let's see if it gets delivered.
You can believe what you want to believe.
Oh, it did. But this could be somebody else's number, right?
Principal says I can't wait for the kickoff party.
We may not even be a show by then.
Oh, we're gonna be a show.
Maybe a
Hey,
different.
look.
What? Oh,
I listed her as Herb, too.
why did you list her as Herb too?
Well, because Herb introduced me to her back in... we went to... God, what was the place called with a
And
really
look,
good cheeseburger?
Alexis and I are so close that I never had her number.
You got it misspelled first.
She told me she
How do you
hated
spell it?
you. We went to Spirit Grill one time, me and
Yeah.
her and the girl with the PT Cruiser. Who's the girl that get all banged up?
Shanesy.
Shanesty. Yeah. She was like, I hate Dunaway.
Shanesy didn't know.
No,
right? Okay.
no. Alexis did.
Okay, that's,
Alexa,
I mean, that's
whatever.
Alexis. I had a lot of respect for Alexis.
I think
I'm
it's
sorry.
Alexa. I don't think it's Alexa.
Alexa?
Yeah. Like the thing that plays music.
Well, I'm sorry she didn't like me.
Type in her last name. That's the best way to do this.
Alexa
Oh, you
Jones.
do have her
I do
number,
have her
see?
number.
Yep. Don't you text her too. That's
No,
gonna
I
be
am.
super duper weird.
Did I ever try to get Lance fired?
Oh gosh.
You told Abby Chen, I said she had a big nose.
No, that's going on here too.
No, you did.
It was voice activated, and that went on the text.
No, it was something else too.
I did say that about Abby, I guess. I don't know. It was something different. I think I said.
Oh, and you
I-
told
no.
Alex Cordry, I said she sucked on air.
That is not true.
Oh
That
my
is
God.
not true.
So they're
That
going
is
to
not
make
true.
this up?
Because
Because I did say that, and I said it about Abby.
Dude, I think no, the Abby thing. I will tell you what happened with the Abby thing. I said I don't think it was the best angle for you on the big screen. Blah 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 blah. And she said, "Why do you say that?"
Well, 'cause
You-
Lance
blah
said
blah blah. And I said, "Well, Lance agrees with me. He
Yeah.
thought your nose looked big."
It
That's
wasn't
how that
because of the
worked.
big screen. It was because her nose was big.
No,
and
but it was a
regulation.
bad angle on the big screen for Georgia.
Oh
Though.
my God!
It was on the big screen. I was there.
Hey, listen, the Abby Chin thing, I will agree on. I will not agree on the Alexa Jones thing. I can't even remember when Alexa Jones and I ever had a conversation.
Oh well, she didn't like you at all.
Well, fine. I liked her. I thought she was a great
She didn't
human
like
being.
you.
Thought she was a great human
She
being.
said you were creepy.
Not going to say anything negative about her. I thought she was nice.
Zach says, "Bro, pull the plug."
He's the only one. He's the only one.
What time did we say we were done with this? We're gonna walk one more terminal over. Y'all are we in the right terminal? I think
I
we're in
don't
the
know.
right
You're
terminal.
the dad.
I am the dad. I got Lance's ticket.
Dear Alexa, I'm sorry you hated me.
Don't do it, Dunaway. Don't start texting her. Dave says I'm hosting the show by myself tomorrow. Scheduled to appear. Jim Dunaway and Lance Taylor. Oh shit!
Prince Law is killing me with Malibu Maddie.
What is Prince Law doing?
Malibu Maddie's going to get thicker skin, man.
No, she's got.
Tell Maddie to text me. Maddie, text me.
No, Prince Law was just like I'm losing it because
This is a tough.
whoever this was walked away.
Tough business, man.
This is a tough business,
Tough.
man. People say a lot of things. You just got to let it roll
Tough
off the
business,
back.
Malibu.
Let it roll off the back.
I'm only liked by 63% of the next round audience
Yep.
on a good day.
Yep. This is my guy. Do y'all know Jake Pratt?
Oh, absolutely. Jake Pratt
Yeah, Jake
from
Pratt.
Vestavia?
From Vestavia.
I know
Clemson?
Michael Pratt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
from
Jake.
Vestavia Prison.
Absolutely.
Jake Pratt. It's my
You know
buddy
who
Jake.
Michael Pratt is?
He went. He went to high school with Lil T.
Did he really?
Jake and Lil T went to high school. So what's up, Jake? Thanks for hitting us up. My gosh.
Yeah, she needs to
No.
pipe down on the
Sure,
fucking
sure,
glasses.
sure.
Jesus Christ.
Jake says, or Dave says 63%.
First of all, Jake dates my friend Grace
Yep,
Davis,
that's right.
who went to Auburn.
We got a lot of friends not to have friends.
I know, exactly.
No, but seriously. I mean,
Such a good line.
no, but you talk about people all the time. I never see you with anybody.
I'm always with you.
No, it's like you're walking stadiums and like sitting at walk-ons. And
You got a lot of friends not to have any friends.
Grace's parents were the couple that when I flew back from the honeymoon, we had to share the red Cadillac.
Is that who that is?
Yeah.
He's a doctor.
That is great. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. That is
He's
Grace's.
eating ENT.
That is Grace's parents.
Yeah.
Who dates Jake or did back in the day. I don't know if
No,
they're
they
still
still date.
together.
Yeah. He says they're going to get married, man.
Hats off, Jake.
Yep. Yep.
Go Clemson and roll damn tide.
Festus asked what happened to the chick bracket. Actually, Dunaway
Dunaway
wrote the chick bracket too. So I'll tell that story. So these two don't. I got to go too. We're about to have to end this thing.
we got to end it.
Because I got to go to the bathroom.
Why don't you just go to the bathroom? We can.
Because you two will come to punch us.
That's not true.
We're about done anyway because we got to go catch this
I
flight.
love this.
And Andrew, I'm not salty as hell.
Both of y'all were a little salty there. a second
No, I
ago.
mean, but you
Yeah.
bring up stuff that is not true. Why would you trust a girl over me? I've been with you for 13 years. How long has she been with you?
just do this one thing for me.
I really want to stay
No,
on this.
Just
What?
one thing.
What?
So Alexa Jones,
Yeah.
why would she be like, call me up and be like, I got to tell you something. Jim Dunaway is trying to get you fired. That makes no sense.
And I was working with you at the
That
time.
woman is a Shake Shack. She's yelling at people. Yeah, I didn't hear the question.
I mean, we can end it now if you want to. I mean, if you
What, the
if
whole
you-
show or just
yeah, I
this
mean, if
portion?
you want me to go do
No.
something else for a living, if you believe Alexa Jones 13 years later over me, then maybe we're not what I thought we were.
Oh my God! So I like you better than Alexa.
Oh, do you?
Alexa looks better, or did,
Yeah, I don't know about now.
but I would rather. I can get past this.
Well, I mean, you bring up shit like this all the time.
I didn't realize that. So I do want to say a couple of things.
I mean,
Okay.
so wait, real quick.
Right.
At some point, you have to say that 13 years into this, I've been a pretty good soldier. I've been pretty loyal to you. I've done a lot of shit with you and for you, right? I've been a good soldier.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
So at some point, even if I had done something in the past, you got to let it go.
Well, it's not letting it go. It's a joke. Do you agree that when I
It
bring
doesn't
it up,
seem
it's
like
a
a
joke?
joke.
It is. I swear.
I feel like you brought it up as a joke, but I think Jim takes it personally.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
So I would
because
like to see an apology.
because look, the Abby Chin thing.
Yeah.
I remember
She had a big nose.
sort of how it happened.
Uh-huh.
The Alexa Jones thing, I've got no recollection that word of it at all, and I don't think that is true at all.
Could you,
And I don't know the other.
Milton says this will forever be referred to as turbulence inside the airport. Can you just say that you were joking and apologize to Jim real quick?
No, he doesn't owe me an apology.
No, Jim.
He doesn't owe
Jim.
me an apology. I think Alexa Jones does.
Well, we can't get touched. She might be dismembered. I have no
But
idea.
that's a horrible thought. Would you just apologize and say that you were joking?
I'll tell you this.
Please, just apologize to Jim.
I apologize for bringing it up.
But were you joking?
He doesn't owe me.
You weren't joking?
He does not owe me an apology. I love this guy, and I've staked my life on this guy. How about that?
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I've taken my livelihood and entrusted it with this guy.
Oh, hey now. Oh, easy, Jimmy.
I don't know what that means.
Well, it means we're in business together. He's invested time and money and effort into this company.
I left my security of local TV to be with you.
Yeah, I mean,
13 years ago.
That's a bit of an overstatement.
Oh, I could have been.
Yeah.
I could have been. Who's the old guy that did news forever?
Tom
I could
York?
I could have been Bill Boland.
Bill Boland.
I could have been Bill Boland.
Bill Boland?
Wait, well, let me see this last thing.
Which one? Ocean City doesn't know what they're getting for 3 days?
Oh, how did I go straight to dismemberment?
Well, you did go straight to dismemberment.
Yeah, because you
So
watch
she
a lot
could
of
be
documentaries.
Because that's the way Lance
No, but I
thinks.
mean that's the
That's
way
all
you
Lance
get rid
watches.
of the body.
That's all Lance watches on TV.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying time to shut it down.
No, it's not.
Well, I mean, literally, we have to go catch a plane.
This is just when it gets
one
good.
More drink.
Yeah,
It's just when it gets good.
I think. Look, Josh says I saw a story about the sports bra being packed for the Women's World Cup, and
Into the bar, LT.
Yeah. we covered that place years ago. Lance is still there.
Into the
Sports
bar,
bra's still there.
LT.
What do you think?
I mean, I don't think it's a great business model. I mean, maybe in Portland, Oregon.
Forrester said, "Too bad Boston girl didn't hang around for this discussion." Y'all have it.
She left right at the
I know.
first time of dismemberment.
Milton says they may need a nurse soon, Scott. I mean, she ran from the other one.
What does Melton think he's gotten himself into right now?
He's been told.
Yeah.
I can't believe Melton's 6'9".
I'm sorry, Melton. We're strapped for humor.
I mean, what size do you think Melton's shoe is?
I don't know. 16?
It's got to be 16.
Jonathan said he's so mad at himself for not seeing this earlier. It's going to be replayed. Or it's going to
it's
be
there
archived.
forever.
It's there forever.
There forever.
Our
Is
stuff-
Little T checking in?
Our stuff doesn't
No,
disappear.
No,
Little
Little
T?
T has disappeared. Little T's disappeared.
Well, it is
I
after hours.
will say that Malibu Maddie and Chili are watching,
Okay.
and
Milton wears an 18.
they are not excited about Dunaway.
Maddie's not excited about Dunaway?
She's gonna put you in the what do they call the what are the plastic cuffs?
I don't know, man.
No, wait. Maddie is texting me. I'm so sorry.
The zip ties.
Zip ties. Yeah,
Yeah.
zip tie, and then Chili's gonna eat your face off.
Yeah, I think we've probably covered everything here.
Wait, let's do an edible live. Real
No,
quick.
I don't think you need one.
Maddie
Yeah.
is telling me a difference from over here.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm the hero
edible
on this
live.
story.
Wait, just ask if people want us to do edible live.
Well, I mean,
I don't know if that's illegal.
I don't even know. I don't know if it is. It's legal.
This is where we say part of the show is being brought to you by our friends.
Andrew says Lance is scaring the kids. Yeah. It's not just
Well,
kids.
don't let the kids watch.
Well, no, we want everybody to watch, Lance.
Not the kids.
Okay, that's it for tonight. He's Ryan Brown.
Hey,
I'm Jim Dunaway.
By the way, just pull this over.
Brownie,
If
no.
What?
I don't know. I don't know what to do here.
I don't-
Wait, what are you
Is it
doing?
legal where you are?
Who cares? Turn it
Well,
back
I
over.
mean, I think we do care if it's
I
legal.
don't care.
I do.
Why?
That's gum.
I don't know. So. Oh my gosh.
Well, let's show it. Show it. I don't want to be. It'll come back.
I don't know.
It'll come back 13 years
once
from
for
now with
votes
somehow
against it.
filtering
Oh
him.
my God. Votes against me taking a bite of
No,
It's
us
a Delta
showing it
8,
live.
Delta 9.
Is this legal?
Yeah.
Is it legal in Alabama?
Absolutely.
13 years from
100%.
now. Remember, this is when I somehow made Lance feel
Here's what-
uncomfortable about
is it-
taking
Is
it.
this legal in Alabama?
Yes, I swear
Okay.
to God it is.
All right, if it's legal in
So
Alabama.
this is the preacher that made this. The interesting thing is, I don't know what, like, if you had to guess what flavor this is,
It looks like pineapple.
no, it looks like death. Like, it's great.
I don't know. You've
What do
said
you
some weird.
think?
I don't know, but you've said some weird things over the last 10 minutes.
About this being great?
No, but you said it looked like death.
Okay, so I don't know what flavor would this be?
Pina colada,
Pineapple.
No, it would be like a rotted pineapple.
a rotted pineapple.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Yep.
Hold on. No way here.
No,
Take
no,
the
no.
other
I'm
out.
not taking anything
Oh,
from
you
Delta
Pussy,
anything.
take the other
You
out.
don't want
No,
a rotted pineapple?
I'm not doing Delta.
I'm gonna do the whole thing then.
No, that's
Okay,
you,
he'll
buddy.
show you.
I'm gonna do the whole thing.
He'll show you.
Listen, after my incident with Alexa Jones, I can't do anything else. I can't even watch.
God almighty.
All right.
Okay.
We're gonna go catch a flight.
Are we?
Yeah.
No, we're not.
I'm going
We
back to
got plenty
Birmingham.
of time. I don't know why
We
we're gonna keep going.
really don't have plenty of time. We got an hour.
Plenty of time.
Yep. All right. That's gonna do it. We will be back at 9:00 tomorrow morning with the entire show, and we'll be in Ocean City, Maryland. So
I might
we'll
not
see you
be.
then. Oh, you'll be. Yeah,
Might
100%
not
you'll be.
be.
No, it's gonna be a problem.
Might not be.
All right. So good
Team
night,
building.
everybody.
Might not be.